Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. We are joined by Imeri.
Hi, I'm Imeri. I am a level 9 Celestial Warlock. I wear a green scarf with a hood that covers up 2 cat ears at the top of my head.
And it looks adorable. Pidge.
Hello! I'm a Rock Gnome Transfiguration Wizard, and I'm a Nuzlocke Challenge character. I can only use Transfiguration spells, and when I die, I'm dead for good.
She's also adorable. And Crud Jr.
Hello. I am a wizard, dressed all in black with glowing red eyes. I will not steal your money, but I will sell you a bridge.
Less adorable, but we like him anyways.
That will make more sense if you listen to last week.
You are all in the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild Hall. The guild is a large building with a bar, a sitting area with wooden tables and chairs, and a wall with a corkboard and job flyers posted. What are you all doing?
Imeri! I haven't seen you in so long. Pidge walks up to Imeri and buys her a round of milk.
Definitely, and she will accept it. Definitely non-alcoholic drink.
She smiles to herself.
Crud Jr.'s in his normal corner, just nursing a drink of unidentifiable red liquid.
Those moody teenagers.
Yeah.
I see. Do you all have any plans for the week?
Such a loaded question.
Later in the week, Imeri and Moxie have plans to go out with Imeri's son and Moxie's grandfather.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I mean, your week's wide open. The job board seems absurdly empty so far. I know, it's been really slow.
Jobs aren't what they used to be.
No, they're not. It's been a very slow time. I think all of the disturbance with the gods has really slowed down business.
It seems like everybody's staying at home.
That's funny. Oh yeah, Crud Jr., what happened with the gods? I heard you got involved with them recently.
Yes. And when I find her, she will be mine.
Wow, I didn't know you liked her that much. I mean,
Wait, what?
I could tell you liked her a little bit.
Imeri's gonna be like, wait, what?
Crud fell in love with the god.
Go back to last week's transcripts. Everything will be explained. I think Nulasag keeps transcripts up in his office.
I got a god you could fall in love with.
Oh my.
Too late.
As you all are talking, a dragonfly flies in through the open window and starts flying through the air and leaving a glowing trail that spells out words in the air in front of you. Are you all ready?
Sure. I set down my drink, for sure. I'm like, well, I've had enough of that.
I just make sure mine's not spiked.
Crud Jr. thinks this dragonfly looks very familiar.
Familiar. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes. She's a very familiar dragonfly.
A very royal dragonfly.
She is very regal. In shimmering golden letters in the air that hover in front of you before winking out, you see the words, "Beyond the bog and through the fen, across the Gardaloo, adventure and treasure awaits my friend, jutting into the blue. The trickster has overstepped his bounds and told one too many lies. Go forth now, up then down through the hole, to find the world with magic pies. Many friends you may make, if you can be couth, but among them you must find the wisest sage who has the eye of truth."
I am so impressed. That rhymed.
Imeri's definitely perked up at the word of trickster.
Why can't anybody just say what they mean? Why does it always have to be a riddle?
Because it's more fun. I heard pie, and that was it.
Yes, the land of magic pies,
I heard trickster.
which none of you are really familiar with yet, because you have not read the books.
Oh, yeah, Xanth. I'm an hour and a half in. So beyond Gardaloo, in the blue, up and down pie is what I got. And then I got distracted by pie. Anything else?
Beyond the bog.
If anyone wants to make an intelligence check to remember with their eidetic memory, they can remember the entire thing.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, we've got 2 wizards and a warlock here today.
Intelligence.
Oh, God.
Smart and charismatic.
So that will be a 19.
You definitely remember the entire thing and can reference the entirety of it at any point that you want.
Does that mean it's in the Skype chat?
It can be if I can figure out how to...
I know, I'm like pressing the wrong button. I just pressed share screen.
That means I have to type it all out.
Just put it in the group.
Oh, here, just say it and I'll type it in the chat. So just, here, say it one more time and I'll type it.
All right. Beyond the bog and through the fen, across the Gardaloo, adventure and treasure awaits my friend, jutting into the blue. The trickster has overstepped...
Wait.
What, do you want me to just tell you the actual instructions that are important?
Nope. Nope.
Yes.
Okay. Nope. Okay, I caught up.
The trickster has overstepped his bounds and told one too many lies. Go forth now, up, then down through the hole, to find the world with magic pies. Many friends you may make, if you can be couth, but among them you must find the wisest sage, who has the eye of truth.
So there was a lot more to that than I wrote down.
Yes.
I'm glad I typed that. Okay, it's in the chat window.
So, important instructions.
No, wait. I want to use just the riddle.
Okay, just the riddle.
Well, then take your headphones off and he can give me the instructions.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're a very smart character. So, you've got instructions here across the bog, through the fen, and across the Gardaloo. And then jutting into the blue. Okay. Up, then down through the hole. It's going to be important. To find the world with magic pies. You're going to have to figure out what that is. And then your overall goal is to find the wisest sage who has a treasure called the Eye of Truth.
So you're just saying the exact same thing you said.
I'm cutting out the things that don't really matter. I'm not going to give it all away.
You just said
There.
the entire thing again.
She's back.
You didn't miss a thing. He just repeated the exact same thing.
I cut out the things that are important. So you have to, now you should recognize at least one of these names right off the bat.
Yeah, Loki.
Yes. Gardyloo.
Really? Okay, so one of your compatriots recognizes the name Gardaloo. What is that?
That's on the map,
You should...
which I can attach.
There is a map posted on the wall of the...
Let me get it.
Yes. And if you look closely at the map, there's also a bog and a fen. In order.
It's loading. I was told a story by Borb about why you shouldn't try to walk long distances.
There are multiple ways that you could go.
So we could either go by Chocobo or we could take the train.
Well, we can also use the airship.
I mean, you could run long distances.
The guild has an airship service now. Had it for quite a while.
Oh, the whirling dervishes or whatever?
Yeah.
But the guild was given like 1 or 2 or 3 airships.
That is true. Yes.
Well, if you look at the map, you will see that Emmafam Bog is just to the southwest of you. And then there's, what is it, Poly something Fen?
Pollywog.
Pollywog Fen. Yep, that's down there.
Yeah. Emmafam Bog, Pollywog Fen, Gardyloo, the Pidge Tea Village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then what?
Jutting into the blue, that's gotta be the water.
Do we go underwater in the blue stuff, which is the ocean?
You could try.
Imeri, I'm glad you're here this mission.
Yes. Me too.
And none of us have armor, so it's probably fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does she have a submarine?
She can make us all breathe water for free.
Oh.
Infinitely.
For free. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't have to burn a spell slot. Yeah. I mean, and I make you breathe water by growing gills in your neck, so my way is less fun.
Your way sounds very, very painful.
Yeah.
My way is just you breathe water.
Transmutation. So, you want to hire a boat? Because it sounds like we're going in the ocean anyway, and then like go along the coast past the...
Or just use the airship so we don't have to actually go around the coast. We just go straight line.
So the Whirling Dervishes didn't actually donate an airship. They just have one. And we do have the Sparrow, which we just outright own. It's a boat.
We do still have the Whirling Dervishes, though. I mean, Pidge is their understudy.
Yep.
Don't we have Brooms of Flying?
Yes, we do.
And I could just fly.
Yes. He froze, so I guess we're just going to do whatever we want to do. Yep. What do you want to do, Imeri? Because we'll just do that.
I mean, he wants to fly, so we could fly. I'll just fly next to whatever.
All right. So, I don't remember any of the dervishes' names, but I'm going to go there to them and be like, hey, dervishes, a dragonfly peed this sparkly urine cloud riding into the air.
That's very eloquent.
So we need your airship to go to the Southern Ocean. Thanks. Wait, Imeri, you're a charisma-based caster. You do it.
All right. Imeri's gonna walk up to him and be like, hi there, you remember us? We used you, we rescued your daughter from that other dimension, and you remember Pidge?
We totally did.
You remember Pidge?
Yeah, I saved your daughter.
Aye, lassie, I remember. I remember there being a bit of damages along that route.
I think we saved your daughter, though. We saved her life.
We did.
Dana? I'm just say a D name and it's one of the dervishes. Digby? Dorval?
You don't even remember my daughter?
Shoshana Shoshenstar, right?
Oh,
that one's
my
right.
goodness.
No, that's her name.
So, yeah.
What do you need, lass?
Maybe. We need to ride over to Gardilu. Is there any way we could catch a quick ride over?
Well, we are awful busy here, what with the pirating and looting. There's not a lot for us in Gardalu. What are you gonna offer?
They're not pirates. They're performing acrobats.
Are they?
Like from Batman Beyond, where Robin's family is like on the trapeze and stuff. They do that.
Oh. You caught him in a bad mood.
Oh, you could go perform an acrobatics show there for a new audience. New audience, fresh coin.
I suppose. I don't know. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I don't know.
Oh, here. I hand him a couple good berry pancakes from my bakery.
Oh,
Crud Jr. walks into the room.
What I miss, guys?
We're dealing with the dervishes.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't need to be there for that anyway.
Well, these are quite delicious pancakes, actually. I suppose we could make a trip over to Gardalu.
You're so sweet. Keep that dog away from me.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that didn't have a D name. What was the dog's name?
No, Rufus is...
Someone else's dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it really wanted to be with Imeri, and she's like, no, get away.
Yeah.
All right, well, if we're going to make it there, we better go fast. All aboard.
Imeri's going to fly next to the ship. I don't even know if she's more Scarlet Witch now. She's kind of more Captain Marvel.
Jerome. The dog's name was Jerome. Jaroam. Digby, Des, Dana, Captain Delmar, and Shoshana Shoshenstar. Okay. That's pretty good. It's not bad.
Good memory.
Thank you.
All right. So you all are flying towards Gardalu. It's an airship. It makes it there very quickly. And they settle down and drop you off and start to prepare an impromptu show. The inhabitants of Gardalu are very surprised by this. This was very unscheduled, but they're not unhappy with these proceedings.
I think this is the place that's kind of like Louisiana's party city. What's that called? New Orleans. This is New Orleans.
Okay.
Imeri's going to pay for the show to go on and say it was brought to you by Coddle.
Whoa. Nice.
Okay.
That's how you do religious recruitment, people.
All right. Please subtract 300 gold.
Done.
Okay. So you guys are in Gardalu. How do you proceed?
All right, well, we're here. I don't know if we should go right out to the water or ask around and see what's going on out here.
It's up to you.
I would like to do a perception check for delicious beignet smells from the town of Gardilu.
Ooh, beignet.
10. I'm a wizard.
It's an auto pass. You smell delicious beignets from multiple shops all around you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess how I would vote is that we should definitely investigate. You're so right. In fact, look at those beignet shops. We should start there.
Oh God, I've watched Princess and the Frog too many times. Those man catching beignets.
If you want to catch a man here, you certainly could. There are many.
Oh, she is married.
Most of them do not have shirts.
She's married. So,
Yeah.
Married with children.
oh
Crud
no.
Jr., however, is an impressionable teen.
Ooh.
There are a lot of people here dressed like the cast from Aladdin. No? Nobody's biting? Okay.
He's making facial expressions, but...
No? Okay.
All right. With beignet in hand, Pidge walks over to Crud Jr. and
Crud Jr. looks down.
hands you a beignet.
Crud Jr. looks down at you.
Yeah. I'm 3.5 feet tall, and you're like 7 feet tall, so I guess I hand up a beignet to you. Would you like it?
And Crud Jr. still has to bend down to grab it.
Do you eat it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm. Okay, so there's some digestive organs in there. I don't know.
He's eaten plenty of food.
Okay. Well, here's a bunch of beignets. And does Nahiri eat beignet? How does it open its snake mouth over the entire donut and swallow it, and there's a donut lump inside the snake?
Sure. We could go with that.
Compressed donut.
Who do we see around as we munch donuts and walk around New Orleans? I mean, Gardilu.
There are so many people around. They largely ignore you. I mean, this is a big city, and quite frankly, you are nothing special in this city. They kind of walk around you and go about their own business. There's a huge variety of people of all shapes and sizes, and they all kind of have their own thing going on.
Do the people that are just like they're in Aladdin, do they seem like out of place?
No, that's how people typically dress here. It's very much a party city, and people are typically dressed. It's also hot here, so people are typically dressed in very filmy, billowy silk kind of things. Most of the men are walking around shirtless or in open vest type things. People are typically wearing puffy pantaloon type situations. The women are typically wearing halter tops. So it's a very Aladdin-esque get up as the usual dress. The people who are from out of town are typically wearing other things, but that's very hodgepodgey.
So are there a lot of monkeys around sitting on people's shoulders and swiping things?
No, but there are a lot of colorful birds.
Oh God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of hustle and bustle.
Can I feed one a cracker?
You can attempt to.
I want to feed a bird a cracker.
Which one?
Go
There are multiple.
to a pet shop. I don't want to just randomly give somebody's bird a cracker.
You want to go to a pet shop and try to feed one of their wares a cracker?
Sure.
Do you want to ask the owner if you can feed them a cracker?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's a pet shop.
Do you want to make some kind of skill check for this?
Animal handling?
Okay, go ahead and roll.
How many fingers does she lose?
Ooh, that's a 17 plus 19.
So the bird absolutely will take your cracker, and you attempt to do so, and the shop owner goes, Hey, what are you doing? You can't feed my birds crackers. Get out of here. You're going to get them sick.
You feed it, you buy it.
And they march over to you and start shaking a stick at you.
Oh my.
Wow.
Well, Imeri has very high charisma, though, so what do you do in return?
I'm sorry. I'm very friendly. I meant no harm. Here's 100 gold. I'm sorry.
Do you get to roll for that?
I think she's buying the bird.
He just takes your 100 gold.
There. No harm done.
Well, I suppose not. You must be new to town.
We are.
In general, you want to ask before you approach a shopkeeper's wares. Are you looking to buy a new pet?
No, I got Nahiri here. This is my pet.
All right. What?
It looked pretty, and I thought it would be hungry.
Well, I mean, they are beautiful, but they have very specific diets. They don't actually eat crackers. It's a common misconception.
What do they eat?
Well, they mostly eat fruits. Occasionally, as a treat, they'll eat nuts and seeds. But they actually get sick if they eat grains.
That makes sense. Probably not a lot of grains in the wild. Yeah.
They're tropical species.
Yeah, no. Refined carbohydrates don't. That's human food.
Crows sure do seem to like it.
Yep. Those are human birds.
Mm.
City birds.
Yeah,
They also like human food.
I'm less concerned with the health of a common crow. I mean, this.
Crows are awesome. They'll remember individual people. There was this one case of a person who kicked at a crow. They were on Reddit talking about this. They went outside their house and all the crows in the neighborhood, not just the crow that they kicked at, all the crows in the neighborhood would dive bomb them for 3 days. And not other people. Crows are awesome.
The shopkeeper looks at you with disdain. You don't have very high charisma, do you?
Oh, no, I'm terrible. Let me roll that. Let's see how much they hate me. That was a nat 1, and I have a -1. So yeah. I'm just talking.
He looks at you with disdain and goes, you realize you're in a shop full of birds that are actually worth something, correct?
And I'll be going now. I'm going to take my friend. We're going to head outside. Crud Jr. I go back outside, and I'm like, why did you let us go in that store?
Because it was amusing.
Okay. She almost got hit with a stick.
Yeah, that was the most amusing part.
Oh, Pidge.
All right, what do you guys want to do next?
So I think we're supposed to go up and down through the hole to find the world with magic pie, but I don't know how to do that. What do you guys think we should do?
Go find pie?
I don't know, because there's got to be a pie shop here somewhere.
A pie shop with a hole in front?
Yeah, that goes up and down.
It could be like a tunnel. It's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, okay. I look around for tunnels. Oh wait, no, I'm bad at perception. I encourage you to look around for tunnels.
Or an underground pie shop.
Yes. Okay. So 2 people are searching. Crud Jr. for underground pie shops and Imeri for holes. I can't help you guys. I'll assist Imeri. That's my help action.
All right. That's a 19 plus perception is +6, so 25.
Oh my, so good at that.
You see nothing. This area is very flat and almost desert-like.
Swamp, yeah.
Yeah.
Swampy.
I mean, well, the swamp is off towards the northeast because it gets a lot of the moisture. But this area is fairly dry, but it's very flat. There's not a lot of terrain changes, at least in this particular area.
I got a 1 for mine.
I should have assisted you.
You fell on your face. You were looking and then you just fell over. I'm sorry.
I fell over, but into a push-up position. Just started bumping out push-ups to, that's what I meant to do the entire time.
You got 2.5. You're a wizard. Sorry.
Imeri's gonna check out his pupils, be like, "You're not on drugs, are you?"
Let me roll my strength for how many. Thank you very much.
You can roll strength if you want.
Aren't you wearing a...
It's a 19 plus 4, a 23.
Okay, fine. You got 5.
You have some kind of item,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm as strong as my dad.
Dang.
Okay.
Which one?
The real one, not other dad.
Oh, other dad's pretty strong too.
Not as strong as dad.
Oh. So.
Well then.
Have you struggled enough yet?
No, we've learned that this area is too flat. See, we're making progress.
Yes.
I insist on following the riddle. So I think that's a great observation, Imeri. You're so clever. We should go to an area that has ups and downs.
Underwater, because it's after going into the blue.
Oh.
That tells me we probably got to go there.
Okay, I agree.
A pie shop in water? Sure.
Sure.
I don't know.
Might you want to consult Coddle?
Sure.
Okay, let it be known that before we consulted Coddle, our plan was to go underwater and investigate the ups and downs for an underwater pie shop. So, with that in mind...
I think that's genius. That's genius.
It could be Atlantis. It could be Atlantis. There could be a pie shop in Atlantis. I don't know.
And so the right answer was...
Imeri's going to look at Nahiri and go, all right, I need you to give us a little guidance here. I need you to channel Coddle through you, and should we go in the water?
The place you seek is on the land. The land itself is jutting.
The snake is talking.
Telepathically.
Okay.
We have a telepathic link.
So we didn't hear anything.
Nope.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't know.
no,
We don't know nothing.
No, so it's up to you if you want to communicate that.
Yeah, I'll communicate that to him. Be like, hey, look, so the land itself is jutting.
Jutting into the blue, so that means that it's that... I'm looking at the map that I have in my hand, because Pidge carried it with her. So that little extension there at the end that juts into the blue, that's south of Gardilu?
The little peninsula?
Yeah. Is that what it means?
Sure, let's go!
All right. I follow.
All right, so you guys are leaving town and walking south towards the peninsula jutting out into the ocean?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about a 1 hour walk. You guys start walking that way. It does start to get a little bit boggy at first. You guys are able to traipse through all of this. It does start to get a bit rocky. You see as you approach that this peninsula starts to crest into a bit of a small mountain. And it, there's a small mountain type setting, and it has a sort of a rocky cliff facing you, that you're going to have to be able to scale in order to move forward.
Crud Jr. walks right up it.
Wait, what?
I figured you might.
I fly.
Okay, so Pidge's friend starts walking up the vertical cliff face, and her other friend flies. Pidge looks around.
Would you like a ride? Would you like me to fly you up?
Yes, please. That would be wonderful.
I carry Pidge up.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have gone up the cliff face, and you're on what appears to be on a little plateau. There's sort of a meadow up there. There's some trees, and it's somewhat grassy. And you settle down there. And what do you do next?
I look around to see what's interesting.
Okay.
I'll give you assistance in your check, Mr. I rolled a 1 last time. And tell you to look for a hole.
Okay, I'm looking for a hole.
All right. Are you rolling a what kind of check here?
I would think that would be an investigation. I'm investigating for holes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I have a +9 to that.
So do I.
Okay, you're fine. I'd rather get
And I got the advantage, so that is going to be a 28.
Ooh.
You see a stream that goes through, that seems to appear from a well into the ground that courses across this meadow and then seems to disappear back down into the bedrock on the other side of the meadow.
Okay, guys, there's a hole over there and a hole over there with water. I found your holes. Let's go.
Oh my.
Which one looks like people could not drown while they go through it?
Oh, you don't need to worry about drowning.
Yes, that's true. But which one looks like it's Crud Jr. sized? Or is one of the holes accessible and the other one like a spring?
Don't we have to
Pool.
go down the one where the water goes down?
Well, do we go up the source or down the exit?
How might you figure out which one of these?
With my mighty mind power, I recall that part of the piece.
Go forth now. Go up and down through the hole.
Yeah, go forth now, up and down through the hole to find the world with magic pie.
How might you figure out which one of these is a dimensional rift?
Rocks. Throw a rock through them.
Agreed. Let's pick up rocks.
I cast light on it.
Yes, here's a light. You have really high strength because of your item. So I hand you a rock that Imeri cast light on.
And I throw it down the hole.
Which one?
The one that the water's going into.
Try going up first.
It disappears down the hole.
But does the light suddenly cut off because...
Or does it go down and fade away?
It goes down, 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 down.
Okay, we do the same
All right.
thing to the other hole.
The source hole.
The source hole, there's water continuously flowing up, so the rock just gets buoyed up and won't go down.
We find a bigger rock.
Oh, man. That's technically possible.
I'm wondering if you have to kind of go up a little bit and then let it drop you down.
Huh?
It says go up and down through the hole.
Yeah, we went up the cliff face.
Is there like a perch above one of these holes where you can jump in?
I mean, the large enough... So this is actually a thing. It's cave diving is a thing. And so there are people who weight themselves and who go down into
Splunking.
natural blue springs. Yeah. It's super dangerous. It's like the most dangerous type of scuba diving and snorkeling and stuff. It's like the highest death. Did you want to die underwater? Well, this is how you do it. So, and there are people who the larger rock would work, but the DM's hesitance makes me think that this is not the right hole. So DM, do we find a larger rock or are there none nearby?
You can find a larger rock, sure.
Okay, we cast light on it and we throw it down the source
Sure.
hole.
It also drops down and you see it go down, 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 down. Who knows how far down the dimensional rift actually is? It might be beyond your field of vision.
All right, 50-50.
But I have dark vision.
It goes out to 60 feet.
I know. It was a joke. Come on.
Do you have a... Crud, do you have a broom of flying?
No. I walk on things. I don't fly.
I do.
Would that help you?
Because what I'm thinking is if you give Crud your broom of flying, I could carry Pidge, and we'll just go down. And if we don't come out, I mean, if it just keeps going down, we could just fly right back out.
You can fly through water?
Or we could just swim up and I'll fly us out.
So, I agree with that. Let's swim out, and you can fly us up if we pick the wrong hole. Sounds great. So, Imeri, since you don't cast a breathe water using a spell slot, do you want to breathe water on us, and then you can pick the hole we go down? And if it's not the right one, you can fly us up?
Yes, I will cast the breathe underwater on these two and Nahiri
All right, you can all breathe underwater.
Yeah.
for 24 hours.
24 hours, up to 10 willing creatures.
And I have to take a long rest before I can use it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which hole do you pick?
So at some point within 24 hours, we got to take a long rest.
We have much better odds than the normal cave explorers do.
Yeah, we're a higher level.
Yeah, we are.
We're not level 1 humans.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we go down? Because it says up and then down the hole.
Sure. I would like to hold your hand.
So you choose the one that the water is going down into.
Yes. And Mary chose that one. So I'm holding her hand and I'm holding Crud Jr.'s robe? Arm?
Sure. Robe.
You have such a skinny forearm that my hand is around, like, the wrist part.
No, you got to you missed my arm completely because there's so much material that you got the robe.
What does your hand look? Can I just hold your hand?
Maybe if you find it next time.
Okay.
Just don't hug me.
How strong is your robe? I'm not gonna like get separated from you and be like, Crud Jr. died, but I have a piece of his robe.
Nah. It's very, very tough. It's been set on fire before and it's good.
That's true. It has been.
Just don't hug me. We need my magic.
You don't know if he's a guy or not. He's just a glowing red eye.
You would find out.
Hug. Let's find out.
No, still. We got to be able to breathe.
All right.
Crud Jr. runs down the hole. Or jumps down the hole.
I'm holding on, so I'm dragged, and Imeri, you're last, I guess, as we all go down the hole.
It's kind of like a water slide. You go at top speed and you go, ah! As you go careening down the hole, and suddenly you wink out of existence at the bottom of the hole and reappear in a bright, sunny expanse about 10 feet above a new river in a strange land, but this river is full of chocolate chip cookies. You splash down into the middle of the river.
Is this like Cookie Crisp where the rocks on the ground are cookies? Or is this like...
Kinda.
Like the clouds are cookies?
No, not the clouds. Some of the clouds actually have faces and stare at you.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, you have found yourself in the With a Cookie River, and the water is kind of white, milky, you might say, and there seems to be cookies of various sizes floating in it. You're now in the river as well.
Would you like to eat one, Crud?
I'm going to collect a bunch of them and put them in my bag, because these are going to be worth something.
Okay, sure.
I got a bag of holding.
So do I.
You guys are very prepared.
Stuff some cookies in there.
Yeah. Can you carry some for me?
Sure.
All right, you can collect cookies. They are just ordinary cookies, but okay.
All right. I was going to say, I'm going to eat one because I have advantage against poison.
Yep.
So if
You eat it. It's a pretty good cookie. Surprisingly not soggy.
Finally, a trick Loki doesn't ruin. Thank God.
Yet.
Damn Loki.
Yep. What do you guys want to do next?
Perception check so we know what's around us.
You are in the middle of the wilderness. It seems very strange. The plants are all very unusual. There are bushes that seem to grow pies of different shapes and sizes. There's bushes that are growing pillows and blankets. There seem to be some trees that look a bit like weeping willows, except they have big tentacles that are...
Shoes?
No, not shoes. They're growing tentacles that seem to be waving at you menacingly.
Aha! This is where reading Xanth comes in handy.
Do you know that one?
That one'll hurt you.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do a history check for that one.
As long as there's no candy canes blocking a road, I think we'll be okay.
No, not this time. And you also see a woman with green hair who is washing her clothes in the edge of the river.
In milk, lady?
Yep.
What?
That's what was available.
Okay, should Crud Jr. avert his eyes?
She is bare-chested.
So yeah, Crud Jr. just turns around all of a sudden. He's like, I didn't see nothing.
Well, I mean, she's out in public, so that's kind of rude.
She calls out and says, "Oh, hello. In this land, there's nothing wrong with the female form."
Yeah, you're rude. She's just trying to be a person. Does she not get to be a person?
Crud.
Hey, Crud, what's that over there?
Okay, well then, guess what? I'm going to treat her like a person. I swim over to her and emerge from the cookie water, and I say, please forgive my rude friend. He doesn't think ladies get to be people. I do, though. I'm Pidge.
Oh, hello, Pidge. Your friend must be underage. I know, it's part of the adult conspiracy. It's fine.
Yeah. He's never been to Europe.
I'm gonna join her and be like, would you like me to clean that for you so it's not being washed in milk?
Oh, of course. I was out traveling, and my son was providing transportation. It's one of his specialties, and that darn boy dropped me in the middle of the wilderness.
Oh, you poor thing.
Wait. Your son abandoned you in a wilderness?
Oh, he didn't mean to. He transformed into a rock bird, but once he transforms, he's very flighty. Flighty, I know.
And you guys were talking about me trying to be polite. Okay.
Actually, I take it back. Crud Jr., you're fine. You probably...
So I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on her.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, so you thought she was washing her shirt and then was temporarily naked, and I thought she was hanging out in the river, like, enjoying herself and was just like a nudist. So I think we miscommunicated there. I'm sorry about that. That was my bad.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I'll be meeting up with my son back at the castle soon. I just have to get there first.
So I still don't think we know which one it is.
Yeah, actually, I would like some clarification. So I thought she was like a nudist, and I was like, how in Asheville, ladies got banned from being shirtless on the street because it got made illegal, and then there was a big protest, and they got arrested for having their nips out.
Would you like to ask her?
Jr. thought that she was washing her shirt in the stream, and then she was temporarily naked. So is she holding a shirt? Am I a dick?
She is holding a... What would you like to ask her?
Yeah, no, I just want to see. Is she holding a shirt?
She is.
A very, very clean shirt.
Oh, dang. She's not a nudist.
So yeah, you're a dick.
She's also not looking embarrassed at all.
Oh, I'm sorry, though. I thought you were just a naked lady.
Oh,
okay.
Not at all. I just needed to wash. I mean, I was covered in dirt here. We just needed to wash this off. I'm not a centaur, They don't wear shirts at all, but I'm not necessarily embarrassed.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad.
These things have gotten me quite a bit in my life,
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
They won
Moving on.
They did definitely win me the king. It took a few years, but...
The king?
Oh, do you not know?
No, I'm new here.
I'm Irene.
I'm very new here. I don't even know what a nudist and what a lady washing her shirt in a stream looks like. I'm so new. Please explain.
Well, pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Queen Irene.
Okay, I write that down. I take out a damp notepad.
Probably a little sticky for milk.
Actually, I don't even know why I'm washing this shirt to begin with. Actually, and she reaches into the belt pouch and pulls out a small seed, throws it at the ground, and says, "Grow." And a tree sprouts up all of a sudden, and it has a wide variety of shirts and pants and shoes and all different kinds of garments. She appraises it. And I think I'll choose this one. And grabs a new tunic and puts it on.
That's why I asked about the shoe tree. Yeah.
Crud, you can come over now.
Oh.
She's dressed again, and she's not a nudist, and I was wrong.
Okay. Crud Jr. turns around, walks up, and... Are you done with the tree? May I?
May you what?
The clothes?
Oh, go for it.
Okay. He takes the rest of the clothes off, puts them in his bag. I'm opening me up a shop when we get home.
Oh, of course. I can always make more.
I'm going to ask for the seed. Did the tree flower and fruit?
Oh, of course.
We don't know if the seeds will work in our realm.
Can I have some reproductive tissues? Yes, I'm going to test that out.
Yes, you may.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take some tree ovaries and hope that they're fully fertile.
Oh, actually, there's one thing in particular that you may want on this tree. Do you want to make a perception check on this tree?
Investigation check? Is that what you said?
Sure, I said investigation.
25.
25. You see what appears to be a small walnut growing just at the very top of this tree. It does seem to be out of your reach at the moment.
Crud Jr. picks her up and tosses her up there.
I deserve this!
She flies up and clings to the top of the tree. You appear to be stuck in the top of the tree now, but you are within reach of the walnut.
Well, step 1, grab walnut. Step 2, question life decisions.
Do you want to attempt to climb down?
Well, first, do I have the walnut?
You do.
Okay, all right. Seeds and walnut. So is this like... Should I write that this is the seed in my...
No, you also have a clothing tree seed.
Okay.
Oh, poor Pidge.
I'm kind of curious, like, biologically, like, why make 2 types of seeds? I can't think of a single anything that makes 2 types of seeds.
Oh, you're in Xanth. The plants are very interesting here.
Yes, they are. I nervously look around for cactuses. Okay, actually, since I'm this high up, I'll do a perception check before I attempt to get down, which will just be me falling down.
A perception check on what?
Since I'm high up, I'd like to know if there's anything I am more likely to see. Like,
you do see a large expanse of wilderness. You do see the. Oh, go ahead.
I'll just 19 on the dice. Non-natural 20.
You do see a village to the south of you. You also are with the queen, who knows the layout of this land. She can draw you a map if you ask her.
Yet she was cleaning her shirt in the river.
In the milk.
But she can grow a tree instead. So she's an idiot?
Don't tell her that.
Xanth is very low tech.
If she likes milky clothes, it's a... So to get out of this tree, how tall is the tree?
30 feet.
Is that a lethal falling distance?
No.
Would you like a hand?
I have a friend who can fly.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So Imeri is going to fly up, pick up Pidge, and bring her down.
Oh, she gets down without injury.
Yay.
Irene looks over at you and goes, "Do you know what that is? This tree doesn't always grow those."
I don't. What is it?
That is a mystic nut. It allows you to store spells. You can store one spell of any level that you like. It will only store one at a time, but it will let you keep it through a long rest so that you can prepare something for later.
Oh, I want one. Just for Fireball.
I hand it to the warlock because this is definitely...
It only works for transmutation spells.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
All right. Never mind. Sorry, warlock. Your spell slot... She has, I think, 2 spell slots. Total.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, she's getting something else.
All right. Well, then I'll take it. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to wait until I have someplace safe to sleep, and then right before I fall asleep, if I'm still alive and have a spell slot, I'll use it to fill the walnut.
All right. What would you all like to do next? You're sitting here with the Queen of Xanth?
Should we go to her village? We will escort her.
Does this person match the description in the poem for who we're supposed to be finding?
You could ask her.
Many friends you may make if you can be couth, but among them you must find the wisest sage who has the eye of truth.
No.
I don't think it's the lady washing her shirt.
No, she's an idiot. No, it's not her.
Oh my god.
Irene is not known to be particularly wise. She is pretty and powerful.
She could just be acting. It could be a front.
She has a very powerful magical talent.
I thought you were going to say front.
Well, she did admit that she got in her position because of her ample bosoms.
If you read the books, you will find out that she did indeed.
I mean, that's wise and an eye of truth.
That, and she has a magician level talent.
That's just working with what you got.
You mean jump rope?
Is it rude to...
Is it rude to what?
Is it rude to ask people what their talent is?
No, it's actually a very common introduction in Xanth.
Ah, what's your talent?
Oh, well, you've already seen it. My talent is that I can make any plant grow. I suppose other places it might not be all that powerful, but here in Xanth, where the plants are extremely varied, it can be quite strong. For example, I keep quite a few seeds of the Tanglewood tree in this pouch here as well.
Oh man, don't mix that up with your clothes tree. Yeah.
No.
All right. Okay, that's super powerful. I can turn hags into sloths.
That's cool too. Yeah, most people here in Xanth only have one talent. Most of them aren't particularly strong. Like, some people can make polka dots appear on things. You know, most things aren't particularly powerful. However, all the members of the royal family have one of the magician level talents. There's usually only a few active at any particular generation.
I'm very talented.
She eyes you up and down. I think you are.
Yeah, I think we could be citizens of this place.
I think we're royalty in this place.
Yeah, with as much magic as I have.
I mean, we got plenty of talents.
2 wizards and a warlock walk into Xanth and become the new rulers.
Yeah. Ooh, new goal.
Rule Xanth?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's got a river full of cookies. I could stay here.
Yeah.
Queen Imeri?
Having read an hour and a half of the 12 hours of audiobook of A Spell for Chameleon, I will say that mostly this place just kills you. So, that was my impression of it so far. So, it seems really nice right here, but I am aware enough of how unusual this all is to be scared enough to ask the queen to help us get to the village.
Yeah. And Imeri's going to chat it up with her on the way and try to make friends with her.
Oh, do you mean the North Village? The one that's just a little bit south of here? Sure.
So it's called the North Village?
Yes. Well, we are in the north of Xanth at the moment. I could draw you a map if you like.
Yes.
Sure.
She starts sketching a map on the sand. If you like, everyone, feel free to pull up a map of Xanth. There are many available.
Is that it?
Is it Florida?
Like, kind of like Florida?
It does look very much like Florida.
Yeah, it looks like Florida to me.
Let me see.
Huh.
This is the one that I am using.
The Void.
Lake Kiss Me. There's North Village. I see North Village. Worth a Cookie River. Okay. Yeah, North Village is just south of us.
Okay. Oh, the Fish River. That's where, don't remember his name, turned all the fish into lightning flies and they stung all the centaurs.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, you are at the With a Cookie River. North Village is just south of you if you would like to go there. That's actually in the direction that Queen Irene wants to go. Queen Irene is wanting to head back to Castle Rugna, which is where the royal family lives.
It's on the
she
way.
sketches. Yeah, she wants to heads back that way, so she's heading through North Village, across Fish River, across the Gap Chasm, and back to Castle Rugna.
Mary's going to try befriending her on their walk.
Oh, she's very friendly. She easily befriends anybody.
And try to convert her to Coddle.
Coddle? What is this coddle? Religion isn't a thing in Xanth.
This here, on my shoulder, this is my pet Nahiri. This is a Quaddle. He's, actually, our god is Coddle. He's a very, very lawful being. Very kind. Loving.
Ah, we have demons in Xanth. You hear the capital D.
Oh, cool. I can talk to them.
Ah, yeah, these are, you also have regular demons, lowercase d, in Xanth, which are, the normal type, but the capital demons are basically gods, that are, they sort of rule the lives of people and play games.
Well, I can summon them, so does that make me even higher?
You cannot summon these. They're not that kind of demons.
You're probably summoning the lowercase d ones?
Yeah, you can summon the lowercase demons.
Well, it says
the capital
greater.
demons,
Oh my.
not these. These ones are gods.
All right, make down a little note to come back with Moxie.
Trickster, you said?
What?
You said they play tricks.
No, they play games. They make bets, and they use the lives of the people here in Xanth as like the things that they wager on.
That sounds terrible.
Read the books.
Sounds awesome.
Sounds like Mike on Place.
They're betting on your lives, and you guys are okay with that?
I mean, it means you get someone helping you and someone rooting against you, but you're probably gonna have fun.
Oh, there are lots of adventures here in Xanth.
And besides, they only have one talent. They're going to be a pushover.
Speak for yourself.
This is a very nice lady. You leave her alone, Crud.
Yeah.
I speak my mind. Sorry.
Irene decides to stop for lunch. It seems to be that time, and she says, "Well, Crud Jr. doesn't get any of my pies." And she throws a seed at the ground and grows a pie tree and starts handing them out.
I would like one of each of your seeds.
Oh, there's thousands.
I'll eat one first.
You reach for a pie. She says, "Oh, don't do that one. That one's boysenberry. It does not taste good at all. Eat this one instead." Eat this one instead.
Okay.
She hands you a red one. You go to bite into it, and it goes. It's raspberry.
Crud Jr. turns invisible and takes the rest of the pies off the tree and sticks them in his bag.
Oh, that's gonna be gross later.
Oh.
They're all gonna, like, mush together.
Oh, no, not in a bag of holding. Not in a bag of holding. They're in their own little area.
Okay.
And you summon them to the top when you want something.
All right. Yeah, otherwise it would be pretty nasty in there with a bunch of pies.
Yeah.
Okay. Bag of holding is fine. Yeah. So we're looking for a sage. Do you know anyone who might meet that description?
A sage? What do you mean?
A wise person?
Oh, you must mean the good magician Humphrey. He's another one of the magician level talents.
So copyrighted. What was their name again? Harry? The good magician Harry?
Yes, the good magician
That's
Harry.
copyrighted too, Harry Potter.
Well,
That's a wizard.
sorry.
The magician
Harvey.
George. The good magician George.
Harvey.
I think we just have to put a disclaimer on this episode. Like, we do not own this.
All right. So, good magician Harvey
Sure.
is wise and has...
Yes, he's the magician of information. He knows everything.
In the land of Xanath. Put an E.
Yeah. In the land of Zany. Okay, so... But among them you must find the wisest sage who has the eye of the truth.
Does he have an eye of truth? This Harvey?
Well, I don't know. He has a castle. You could always ask him, but keep in mind, asking him is no easy feat. You typically have to pass 3 challenges, and you typically have to pledge a year of service to get your answer as well.
The tasks are easy. A year?
A question?
That is how the good magician works. It cuts down on the frivolous questions.
That would cut down on the frivolous questions.
That's okay. We got a very, very high charisma person here. We can we don't have to worry about a year.
We could also dimension door into his castle.
You could try. He is over 1,000 years old. He has set up his castle to be quite immune to people trying to get around his challenges.
Oh, no, I mean do the challenge and then...
How many days is a year here?
The regular.
Oh. I mean, it could have been a different length. Maybe a year here is like, 2 hours in our place.
Oh, no. This is not one of my daughter's moons.
So when I was reading the book, I kind of read the brief synopsis of what happens in the future, and I know vaguely that the year's service is from Xanth, and the moons are like alternate realities and stuff. Like there's one guy who can only live until he's 9, and so I'm just trying to think of what Pidge thinks of all this.
You know about Ida.
Well, so what does Pidge know? Pidge knows that this world is cool, and there's rivers of milk and cookies, and her character sheet says that she wants to be the best shoemaker in all the land. So spending a year here and like getting to know these shoe trees would make her the best right? Shoemaker in all of Nikamui for sure. She could sell people the trees, or she could just have a bunch of trees and then be like, here's shoes. Yeah, so Pidge is down with staying here for a year.
Imeri's got a family. I don't think she could.
Imeri probably shouldn't stay here for a year. Your son will be like, where's mommy?
Yeah.
Crud Jr. might be okay with it if he can think of a way to get into the upper echelons of the royalty and take over.
Sounds like you can, because this lady's your competition. So
Yeah.
I think you'll find a way.
This lady also has several children who are already in line for the throne.
Yeah, but they left her in the wilderness.
Yeah. Again, one talent, not going to be hard.
They're about to get assassinated, is what Crud Jr. is saying. So
You can try. You don't know what their talents are. You haven't asked yet.
Imeri's going to lecture him on not assassinating people.
Oh, he's probably not saying that out loud.
Yeah, no, this isn't. None of this is being said out loud.
Pidge is probably just gonna nod and be like, I'll spend a year here. I'll come back with all the seeds for all the shoe trees. And then I'll be the best cobbler in Nikamui.
Well, technically, you wouldn't be a cobbler then. You'd be a farmer.
Yes, I'll be the best shoe farmer cobbler in Nikamui. Works for me.
Okay.
I'm destined to become it, you know. It's a demon told me so.
So you all have stopped in North Village at this point. It's a very small village. There's not a lot here. People mostly live in, small huts. It's very quaint. Like I said, Zany is not overly populated. Was there something in particular you guys wanted to do in North Village?
I think we want to go to like the castle and kill the royalty and go see Magic Wizard Harvey.
Yeah.
So those are our two motivations here.
You wanted to kill the royalty?
No, we're going to see Wizard Harvey. No.
Oh yeah, we're not saying that out loud.
You have a very, very lawful good warlock with you.
That's why we don't tell her.
Crud Jr.'s not saying that. Well, you could marry into it too. I mean, like, they would really respect you. There's lots of ways. So let's go see Old Man Harvey?
Yeah, you can marry Old Man Harvey.
You know what? I can also make them into my own personal zombies, and I don't have to worry about it.
Crud Jr. has plans.
Oh, we have lots of zombies here. If you want, maybe we could stop by Zombie Castle. You can meet them. They love to do flash
that
mobs.
out loud.
That wasn't out loud. That was players scheming together.
No.
Well, you need to specify that.
Okay, in character I say, let's go to the sage with the wisest eye, Old Man Harvey.
All right. Well, you might need some help. Specifically, none of you all have asked about the rest of the royal family yet, really?
We will when we get to the castle. We have to do this first. Okay, so
you do want to go to the castle.
Yeah, like, I figure we have time for both, right?
Yeah, I'm taking over.
Yeah, we have to do this first.
Okay.
And then we'll serve the year. You got to start
because you got a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, we got to start the timer on the 1 year, get that going first.
All right.
And then in our year, I assume we get weekends off, or do we work there every day?
You don't know. Everyone serves different terms. Some people serve as being part of challenges for other people coming to ask questions. Some people serve as going on a quest, which may or may not take a year. I mean, it just depends.
All right. So on our weekends, we'll
technically
go to the royal town, and
sometimes you don't serve at all. The royal family typically doesn't have to pay any price.
Wait. Become royal first?
Well, I don't know.
Go see Old Man Harvey second?
The good magician never charges me a price.
Oh, well, that's new information, Irene.
So you're coming with us.
How old are your children, Irene?
How old are they?
Yeah.
Well, they're just children. So Ivy and Ida are 6.
Are those Xanth names? Because just change them a little bit.
Well, yes, but so is Irene.
Okay. Okay, so Queen Rana.
Really?
Yeah, man. We turn these into books. So Queen Rana, and I could just not put this one on the list if you want, but that's less fun.
Put what on the list?
There's a list of
Do not publish.
adventures that become...
You can just make a hashtag on for putting it on the list saying, change character names.
For this one, change all the names, please. Thank you.
I still think we just put a disclaimer that says, hey, like, we do not own this copyright. People do that.
So, no, that's not how you make it. But just change the names for the future. Thank you. Okay, so...
Okay, fine. All right.
So
yeah.
How old are your kids?
Rona.
You got
all right. Yeah.
a 6-year-old.
We have
that's out.
Aini and Isa, who are 6, and Ralph, who is 3. That was the one who was transformed into a rock bird that was transporting me.
So, Crud, are you okay with marrying a 6-year-old?
No.
No.
No. Well, that doesn't work. I guess you'll just have to assassinate them.
Wait a minute. Why was a 3-year-old transporting his mother?
I'm very concerned.
Well, he has a very useful talent. He can transform himself into anything.
So you were riding your son around?
Oh, no, he was carrying me in his talon. A rock bird is the size of a house.
But then he dropped you.
Yes, he did.
This isn't a good plan. All right, so maybe we just go see the wizard.
Fault. Cumulofracto came and distracted him. He's a notoriously bad-tempered cloud.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Go see the wizard, Harvey?
Oh, God.
And do some trials?
Okay.
We'll apparently get something to help with Loki, I think is the idea.
Well, you all can do what you want, but I need to go start towards home. I need to check on my children.
Yeah, lady.
You left them alone by them.
No, their father is with them. Come on.
You have a missing 3-year-old. I don't know why you came with us. Go.
Do you guys have a child protection agency around here? Because we'd like to talk to them.
Yeah. Actually, you don't even need to assassinate the royal family. You can just put them in jail for child endangerment.
Yeah, let's go
Child
go
neglect.
talk to the local constable. She's about to do prison time.
You don't get your kids anywhere. We'll take them. We'll be their new parents. And then,
Good luck. She's the queen.
And now we're the royal family.
Yeah,
And get
perfect.
get the answer for free.
Excellent. Okay, so step 1, we take her kids from her. Step 2, we become their legal guardians.
I am not okay with this.
No, let's just go see Wizard Harvey. The look on the DM's face.
If you want to bypass Castle Rugna, that's up to you.
No, we're going to see Wizard Harvey. We can tell you want us to go there.
It's up to you. Wherever you. So okay. So do you know where Harvey is?
Irene should probably tell us.
Did you ask her?
Because
Irene,
she's marching south. Do you want to catch up with her?
She's walking across Xanth. Lady, do you want to die? What are you doing? Okay.
She's
all right,
the queen of Xanth and one of the most powerful magicians here.
Well, on this map, there's a good magician on the map. That's probably where.
All right, let's go there.
Do you have the map? Because
she drew it for us.
She
drew
was
us a map.
sketching things in the sand. Did she put the good magician on there before?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. I'll give it to you.
Oh, God.
I mean, what else are we supposed to... Oh, wait. He wants us to talk to people in the North Village. That's what...
No.
Because then they'll tell us where Harvey is.
Talk to people at the castle.
He wants us to talk to someone to find out where the wizard is. I'm, using my DM spidey senses to be like, what was the right way that we bypassed with the map? We're supposed to talk to someone.
Maybe the group of very powerful magicians at Castle Rugna.
Okay, so we will go to there.
You are not supposed to leave your very powerful guide, who is the queen of this land.
Yeah, we're going to catch up to her.
Who is now marching south.
Very powerful. She says, grow. That's her power.
We're going to catch up to her.
Okay.
Imeri will drag Crud if we got him.
I can't drag him, which is probably for the best because I misinterpret situations.
You can turn him gaseous, though.
I can. That's true. Well, that's willing.
Oh.
Yeah. I think... Is there a will save? I'm not looking it up. Okay. So we're following Queen Irene, lecturing her on how she shouldn't leave 3-year-olds alone. And we arrive where...
You catch up to her just as she's approaching the gap chasm, and she says, "Oh, well, it's good that you're here. You never would have made it across Stanley Steamer without me."
She can fly.
So can the dragon.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're here. What do we do about this dragon?
Oh, well, it's actually really good friends with my daughter. So as long as we're here, you know, we're just gonna go let it know that we're passing, and it should just let us go. This is actually the guardian of the gap chasm. We're gonna have to.
I was gonna say I've also got a feat of speech of the ancient beasts, where beasts of large size or larger have a friendly disposition toward me, unless I have attacked them.
He is quite large,
so I have advantage on charisma checks made against beasts that are large or larger.
Huh? Okay. I mean, he is also the guardian of this pass, so I'm not sure that would have necessarily worked. That would have been a very high DC.
She's a charisma-based spellcaster. It's like if a bard... Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Let's find out.
So this is basically the Grand Canyon that stretches across the face of Xanth. What do you do at this point?
We gotta find the dragon and let him know.
Probably a wise point. There is a switchback trail that leads down into the canyon. Irene seems to be heading towards it.
Well, I guess we follow her.
Rona. Queen Rona is heading down towards it. She starts walking down it, and she stumbles a few times. It is a very steep trail.
Oh my god, the queen is going to fall off the Grand Canyon. I'm walking on the canyon side and making her walk on the wall side of the path. Being like, lady...
No. If she falls off, that makes the takeover easier.
I'm gonna help her down. Be like, here, let me guide you.
I mean, if the 3 small children, 6, 6, and 3, don't have parents, they would need guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Which side am I on?
I want no part in this.
She looks at you strangely. It says, "Why are you so nervous?"
Please don't trip into the Grand Canyon, thank you.
Oh, is that what you're worried about?
Yes.
Oh, pish posh. She takes a seed from her pouch again and holds it in her hand and says, "Grow," and it sprouts into a large balloon, and she jumps off the edge.
You fireball into the balloon?
What?
My forehead is red from me smacking it.
She floats. Wait, did Crud fireball the balloon?
No.
Okay, she floats gently down to the canyon floor.
Oh god!
And then she looks up, waiting for the rest of you.
That would have been a perfect opportunity, though.
I'll fly down.
I jump off.
Pidge jumped off?
Yeah, I go really fast and you guys get pretty nervous, but then right at the bottom, I have a little like gold pin on my shirt. It catches the light and I land nimbly on my feet. Whoopah.
Featherfall.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fly down.
Yeah, I have a pin of Featherfall.
Crud Jr. just walks down the path.
Okay.
It's a Transmuter's Gilder and it's one of my attuned items. While wearing this badge, you always have the Featherfall spell prepared if you know it, and it doesn't count against the number of spells you can prepare each day. Wait, does that mean I just used a spell slot?
Sounds like.
Oh, dang it. All right.
Thank God for quad flight.
Irene looks at you and says, "You know, I'm really not as incapable as you seem to think. I didn't become queen
and
for
I'm
nothing."
not as capable as I think.
So what happens if the balloon pops, though?
I grow another one.
Can you grow another one that fast?
Oh yeah, instantly.
Good to know.
I can grow a tree of life if I really want to.
What's that? What? Pidge pays attention.
Tree of life?
The tree of life?
Yeah, what? What is that?
I mean, it's a tree that's about a mile tall and grows one of everything.
One of every what?
One of everything. Every kind of fruit, every kind of seed, every kind of nut.
I just want one seed from you, Irene.
I'm afraid I can't give you that one.
Oh, okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
I only have one of those at any given time.
All right. Push her off a cliff. Okay.
I will save her.
You march across the canyon floor, and suddenly you see a bright green dragon come storming out from its cave towards you with billowing steam coming out of its mouth.
Me and Queen Rona will kind of be the head of the party, I guess.
Oh, yeah, the queen's right there up front. Crud Jr. is way, way in the back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going to protect her from angsty teenagers.
Uh-huh.
Angsty murder teenagers. I'm really sorry I messed up with her shirt being off. Now he's angry. He wants to kill people.
She smiles at you appreciatively.
Shouldn't have admonished you. You had the right reaction. I was wrong. Please don't kill the NPC.
She's got me. She's safe.
Okay. Are you all going to allow her to handle the dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I'm going to be right there with her.
Okay. So she approaches the dragon and says, "Hello, Stanley. How are you?" And the dragon immediately calms down, and she pats it on the snoot, and it walks away. Aren't you glad you were here with Irene, Rona?
I have yet to decide that.
Yeah. That's still being debated.
Yeah. I wanted to try to, I wanted to see Imeri tame the dragon, but okay. All right. Yes. Can she get the question from the wizard for us, too, since she's royalty? Why don't we just ask her to do it, and then we'll just go home?
You very well could have her accompany you on this.
And then we wouldn't have to pay the fine. See, Crud Jr. skipping the whole royal family assassination and going right to just having the royal family do our bidding. See, you need suggestion, not, right?
There are options here.
There are options.
Yes. Suggestion lasts for 8 hours.
All right, we've got a plan.
We have 2 suggestioners.
Oh my gosh. Pidge is the only one here who can't do that. So, okay. So yeah, actually, Irene, that was a great job you did with that dragon. How do you feel about doing that again? Are you always that powerful and respected every time you talk to people?
Well, typically I am the queen.
That's amazing. Were you always the queen, or did you start out perhaps? This is negging, by the way. This is a classic manipulation technique. If anyone ever does this to you, don't listen to them. What was it like growing up? Pidge is going to say to you.
Well, I had a magician level talent, so it was always pretty.
So you aspired to be the queen, and you did it. Gosh darn it, you're amazing. So I don't actually know how to neg people. I don't want to look it up.
It did take a while to convince King Don that I was the one for him, but it worked in the end.
I think I'm supposed to say something negative here to make her feel indebted to me, and then manipulate her into going to the wizard with us. Someone else want to take over?
I don't know how to do it, so no.
I don't know how to do it either.
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, hey, how about you, I think I know where Pidge is going. Do you just want to accompany us to the wizard?
Well, sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, all you had to do was ask. It seems like you guys are on a quest.
See,
That's the kind of
guys?
thing we do here all the time.
Why would the queen help people on a quest? It doesn't make any sense.
You obviously have not read much of these books.
Because
I haven't. I'm an hour and a half in.
That's what they do here.
at this point, Imeri is the only nice one to her. But he's trying to kill her.
I'm not trying to kill her.
But we're not going to shed a tear if she dies.
Yeah, Harvey and I are good friends. It'd be nice to see him. Plus, his wives are all extremely nice. It would be good to see them again.
Yes, let's go see the wizard Harvey's wives.
How many wives?
I don't care. Moving on.
He has 5.5 of them.
5.5?
That part's weird.
Half?
Yes, 5.5.
The half part.
So he's marrying 6-year-olds?
Ew, no, we're moving on.
Oh, no. One of them is a demon. She only counts as half because she didn't have a soul.
That's racist.
Yeah.
No, they literally don't have souls.
Okay.
She
They
got
can
half.
still be people.
I don't want to
Okay,
live
not
here
half of
anymore.
his
Not
soul.
a year. No, we're done.
Yeah, we're going to have the royal lady pay our price for us so we don't have to stay here for years. So let's go there. All right. Rona, please take us to the next thing. Thank you.
Fine. Come on. We're almost at the castle. So you all climb the other half of the canyon wall, and you see looming in the distance a castle with a moat. There's a sea serpent in the moat, and when the sea serpent sees Queen Rona approaching, it nods its head in respect, and the drawbridge lowers down to let her in.
I'm just going to wave at the sea serpent.
The sea serpent's tail pops up and waves back at you.
Aw.
So which castle is this? Her castle or the magician's castle?
Her castle?
This would be Castle Rugna.
Okay. So the plan is we make Queen Rona go with us to see Magician Harvey so that we don't have to pay the 1-year service fee because royals don't have to.
We don't have to make her. She wants to.
We just let her accompany us. Okay.
She just comes with us.
Instead of looking for her missing 3-year-old. Sounds like a plan.
You know what? I don't care anymore. We just need to get down and get the hell out of here.
Let's do it. Let's go.
And on that
I think
note,
he wants to hit something.
on that note, this might be a good spot to take a break.
Wait, no. But what are we doing? We're just in a castle? We're just... Okay.
You just got
We're
to
walking up
Castle
to the
Rugna.
castle.
Will you find the missing 3-year-old? Who knows? Maybe he's here. Maybe he's not.
Where are the 6-year-olds?
Maybe they're here. Who knows?
Oh, no.
Maybe not.
Okay,
But
Oh,
I don't
crud.
think either of us care anymore whether they're here or not because this place is
Oh,
just
boo, Crud.
so...
Crud Jr., we're going to get the thing that'll help us with the Loki thing, and then we're going to go home. It's going to be good. We're going to get shoe seeds. It's going to be okay.
Yeah. And Loki's going to die.
But I would also like to do some dragon negotiations or fighting or something next time, yeah.
Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be fights.
As long as Loki dies.
There were several opportunities to fight if you chose to.
Yeah, we just didn't have to have the queen with us.
There was a dragon and a
You could have fought the
serpent.
dragon anyways, if you wanted.
Yeah, but I could talk the dragon out of it, hopefully.
You could if you want.
Didn't get a chance.
There will also
That
be
would've been-
other. There will also be other chances to fight if you so choose. You just have to attack things.
I attack our
I
DM.
look at-
I roll a natural 20.
Crud Jr.
Oh, okay. And here's what I'm thinking. We are 3 spellcasters. Fighting thing is probably not our best interest.
Very squishy.
I did not make this especially battle heavy with that in mind. It's optional.
I got 57 HP. Very squishy.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Imeri,
Bye.
Pidge,
Bye.
and Crud Jr.
What the hell is going on here?
We'll be back in a minute.
We hope that you're enjoying this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. Please leave us a review on iTunes.com. You can subscribe to receive new episodes through your podcast player or by visiting firebreathingkittenspodcast.com or finding us on YouTube. Can you think of someone who might enjoy this podcast? Please share it with them. We don't pay to advertise this show, so the only way we can grow is through the support of listeners like you. Thank you.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Everyone roll a d20.
Ooh, I get to roll a dice. 13.
11?
Nat 20.
I rolled a 6.
Doesn't Nat 20 choose though?
Does it?
Mhm.
Oh. Well, then, Crud Jr., who is going to tell us about what happened?
Pidge.
Uh-oh.
All right, Pidge. Tell us what happened so far in the world of Zany.
So we started out And I had been drinking way too much because I could have sworn that a dragonfly came into the bar and left like a shiny stream of words behind it, saying a riddle that I'm not going to read. So we went to Gardilu. We convinced the whirling dervishes to fly us there in their airship. And then we ate some beignets. I remember that part. They were good. And then after the beignets, full on donuts, we headed out to the peninsula south of Gardilu, because Coddle's son? Is Nagiri a boy or a girl?
Nahiri, it's a boy.
Okay. Yeah, so Coddle's son told Imeri that we were going there, so that helped. So we show up, we go down the stream, we come out in a land full of clouds with faces, and we're in a river full of milk. We never comment on the scent of that river, but that's what I was picturing. It smells like milk out in the sun.
Yeah.
So
and
curdled,
we eat these cookies. Yeah.
curdled milk.
It's either a very cold river or a very stinky river, or it's magical. Who knows? And could be almond milk. And so we eat some cookies. We're floating along. And so Pidge thought that there was a sunbather, like just a lady out enjoying the day without a shirt. Why not talk to her? But what was actually happening was this really crazy lady was washing her clothing in milk at the water's edge. So Crud was like, I'm going to politely not look because I'm a normal person. And then I was like, wrong. And I was like, turn around, you weirdo. And then that was very bad. Very embarrassing. Pidge was wrong. And then, but it turns out it didn't matter because this lady was like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She had lost her 3-year-old son. Well, no, her 3-year-old son is officially with the husband. It'll be fine.
No, the 2 6-year-olds were. We don't know what happened to the 3-year-old.
I'm sure he's with the husband too. And then she took us to a village. Oh wait, no, there were trees first. She can grow anything out of trees. And I now have seeds for a clothing tree and a pie tree. She took us to a village, but that was just, I guess, for fun. So we left there, or no, she left there. She left us in a, it's very confusing. So we follow her to a dragon, a sea serpent, and then a castle. So we're just doing a follow right now. Oh, and if the wizard answers your question, he makes you stay there for a year to work for him. So we're not super sure if we want to go see the wizard or not. It appears that if we bring our guide with us, he could waive the fee because she's royalty. And then I don't know what's up with Crud Jr. and his plans.
Well, we had discussed taking over, but then we have found out how jacked up and racist everybody is here, and we've like, no, we're done. We're done. Because
apparently you're not fully a person if you don't have a soul, which I think makes you So actually we're here to fight for demon rights and depose the monarchy, but they don't know that.
You have not yet met a demon here.
I want to meet this guy's wife, his half-wife, right?
That's how it was described, yes.
So, that's where we are. It's been a rough journey.
So, you are entering the castle over the drawbridge.
Yes.
Immediately upon entering, you see a small boy who looks up at the party entering and immediately transforms into a boulder.
Is he about 3 years old?
He does look about 3 years old.
Okay, he made it home safe. That's good.
Irene walks over to him and says, "Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. Don't worry, I'm not upset. I'm just glad that you're all right and you made it home."
Why
he transforms back into because he dropped her, and he transforms back into into himself. He does look a little embarrassed that he dropped his mother.
Which doesn't matter of what we learned about her anyway. Drop her, it doesn't matter. She doesn't care.
She can make balloons. Yes. Yes, it doesn't matter. Well, this seems lovely. I look around.
Okay. You're in a large castle. Well, this particular room doesn't have anyone else. This is sort of a antechamber just off of the entryway. However, it's a large castle. There is there's a hallway leading off to the right.
To the right, then.
Okay. You go through it, and you see two small girls sitting in a library with a 25-year-old man. One of the girls has light green hair, and the other girl has purple hair and has a small moon orbiting her head.
She has her own gravitational pull. Cool.
That would be really distracting.
They look up at you as you enter and go, "Oh, who are you?"
Imeri. What do you say?
I'm Imeri. I am here with Crud Jr. and Pidge.
I wave.
Hi.
I do not.
Don't mind him. He's a little angsty.
The girl with the light green hair, she seems to be very bold, comes up and says, "I'm Aini. I enhance things in other people. This is my sister, Isa. She has a talent that we can't tell you about."
You mean the moon?
One?
Yes.
You don't have to tell me. I can see there's something going on.
It's all right. We already.
What do you mean enhance?
Well, I can make the other people's talents or properties about them stronger. I do it for my mother all the time.
Is it temporarily stronger, or is it all stronger permanently?
No, all the time.
Permanently. I think her husband is some dude that she sees as like her knight in shining armor. I read the wiki for all that. I wanted to know what his descendants were like. So the first thing I did about this book series was read the wiki, and it
Well, she is 6. She has no idea what you're talking about right now.
So she hasn't met him yet? Or no, it's her childhood friend, right? And she talks him up. She makes him into what she wants him to be. Sort of like, what if your husband got a better six-pack every time you told him that he looked good today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, do you already know what her talent is?
Before I read books, I read all the plots. So
Because you
it's
know
like,
that her talent doesn't work on people who already know what it is, right?
Oh, well, Pidge doesn't know anything, but it's just a trait of mine that I like to read where it's going, especially in like 12-book series. Anyways,
I think this is actually like a 40-something book series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know like all the descendants of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Pidge would probably follow suit in the culture of this place and say, "Hi, I'm Pidge. I can turn hags into sloths."
That's really cool. Do you want me to enhance that?
Terrified, sure.
I can try. I never know what's going to get enhanced, but we can see.
Sure.
She concentrates on you.
What happens?
So when she concentrates on you, your hat begins to become a little bit, it becomes a bit newer looking, and it gains the ability to make you look not just like a waif or orphan, but you can choose what kind of human child you would like.
Oh, not just orphans, but also sloth children?
No, whatever kind of child, whatever kind of human child you would like to look like. You can look like a princess. You can look like
human children of any wealth.
Yes,
Okay.
of any wealth, of any costume, of any particular uniform.
You can look like a town guard kid.
Yeah, you can look like I'm a member of whatever childhood gang you're trying to infiltrate.
Okay.
That would have came in handy before.
It would have.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that didn't enhance the sloth thing. That would have been cool.
Crud Jr. steps up. Do me next. Do me next.
All right. She concentrates on you. Suddenly, your teeth become extra sharp. Your bloodthirst ability now does 2d6 damage instead of 1. I felt like that needed to happen because that does not scale as you level up.
I might as well go next then.
Your hair becomes extra shiny.
Aw. I like it.
Yep, you never know what's going to get enhanced.
Oh. Do you
Extra shiny hair. It's a bonus.
Okay. I give you a clothes seed. Here you go.
For what?
I feel like you should get something.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Wow. So you're great. What's your name, child?
Aini.
Aini. So anyone off the street can just like be better if they're near you? Do they like send you out to fix people? Like, do you go into hospitals or like?
I can't heal people. I just enhance whatever's already there.
Oh God, keep you away from hospitals. Okay.
That's all right. I heal.
It's like a public outreach service that.
Yeah.
Do you want a parade in your honor, and then you can like high five everybody as you walk past?
I do meet people quite often. You know, they don't necessarily keep the royal family shut up in this area.
Okay. All right. Who's the 25-year-old in the room?
Oh, that is my dad, Don.
Oh my gosh.
The king.
Okay. All right. You're 6. All right. Okay.
He walks over and says, "Yes, nice to make your acquaintance, King Don."
I shake his hand.
He shakes your hand back.
I'm Imeri Certus.
Ah, nice to meet you. What is your talent?
Oh, I'm a healer.
Oh, that's a very powerful talent.
And I can fly
You have 2 talents.
and breathe underwater
My goodness.
and talk to ant. Well, I'm very talented.
Ah,
And these are Pidge and Crud Jr.
Hi. We met your children.
yes, you did. They meet a lot of people. They're very precocious.
And your wife. She is a very lovely person.
That's one way to describe her. What brings you to our land?
We were wondering if you could do us a favor. I think Imeri's going to explain.
Yeah, we were sent here to look for the wisest sage, and your wife was telling us about this magician.
Good magician Harvey. Of course.
Yes, Harvey.
Many people seek him out.
So we were just wondering if there was a way we could get, you or your wife to travel with us to get in there right away.
Well, of course, there's many ways to travel across Zany. I, of course, can't leave. I'm rather busy running the place. But
I get it.
My wife, of course, she's always running around going on quests of different sorts. You could always ask her to accompany you. And as I said, there's many ways to get there. You could travel on foot or by carriage. My son also is a very rapid way to travel. He can transform into anything.
But he's 3. I'm good.
All right. We also have...
Yeah.
Just, what can you do? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, I can make inanimate objects speak.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very easy way to find information. People always just talk in front of the walls as if they think they're not going to talk again.
That's a good skill for a king, Crud Jr. Shh.
Yeah. There are also a group of winged centaurs in the castle. You might want to speak to them and see if they might transport you.
Oh, it's the transport. We're able to handle that part. It's the year's service after Wizard Harvey answers the question that we're concerned about. So we heard that the royal family could get that waived.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, if the royal family asks the question, there typically is no service. The act of ruling Zany usually counts as our service.
Excellent. Can we ask your wife to ask the question for us then?
Oh, no, of course, nothing's stopping you.
All right. And is there anything you'd like us to do in return, in repayment, for this wonderful assistance you're giving us?
I don't think she'll ask for anything. She just loves adventure.
Okay. Have any hags you need turned into sloths?
Not lately. I think the last time we had to battle a sea hag, it actually went very well. We're on very good terms now.
Okay. I'm going to spend a few minutes and make the books in the library have arms and legs to make the 6-year-olds giggle.
They find it absolutely delightful.
All right, and then leave that there. So, like, in the library, all the little books are dancing. I can cast the spell Tiny Servant at 3rd level.
King Don also makes them sing.
The target animates and sprouts little arms and legs, becoming a creature under my control until the spell ends, which is 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, it can fetch a key, stand watch, stack some books. I'm going to make it juggle. There we go.
They find it delightful.
Yay.
Should we stay here the night?
If you want to.
She needs to get that spell spot back.
If we gotta go back up the waterfall, I need to be able to cast breathe underwater again.
Oh, we can breathe for 24 hours.
Doesn't mean we're gonna be here longer.
Oh, I can cast it then. If it runs out, I can cast it. It's just a 3rd level spell slot, and I have 2 left. Yeah, it's fine. Apparently we can just stay here as long as we want. So if you want us to sleep, we can.
You can.
You guys have beds for randos?
Of course, it's a castle.
Sweet. All right, I get that spell slot back. Cool.
They're very accommodating here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Maybe all we need to do is ask for the kingdom and they'll give it to us.
I'm gonna okay, so before the night is over or whatever, before I go to sleep, because there's a lot of the day left, I feel like bad that these people are helping us so much and I'm not really doing anything for them. So let me just check how much gold I own right now. Yeah, I have 1,000, so I'm gonna spend 1,000 gold. Oh, that hurts. And animate a protection shrub for the 3-year-old. So it has the statistics of awakened shrub. I can send you them. But basically it is a small plant, unaligned, armor class 9, hit points 10, speed 20 feet. And it has false appearance. While the shrub remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from a normal shrub. Its actions are that it can make a melee weapon attack. And its official job, which I can make it do for 30 days, is to enjoy itself and have a good time. And also, if anyone tries to kill this 3-year-old while its parents aren't paying attention, take a hit for it. And scream run at the kid.
Okay.
So that's all I can do for this family. Spent 1,000 gold.
That's a lot more than they're doing for themselves, so.
I tried. So it's a harmless little potted plant that will take a hit for the 3-year-old if anyone tries to off it. I feel bad for him.
Maybe we could get him to knight us or something.
Who?
I don't want to protect helpless idiots.
They're not
I did it
helpless.
once. Good.
They're one of the strongest people here.
Yeah. Even the 3-year-old
All right.
could very easily take you down.
Well, no. Well, I decided to help that 3-year-old. It's got a little protection. It's got a Secret Service shrub. All right.
Okay.
And then I guess it's the next day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I guess go talk to the wizard guy with the queen in tow.
Okay, how are you going to get the queen in tow?
She already volunteered.
I know. You have to find her.
Imeri, go find the queen.
She wandered off? How did she wander off? Why don't people know where the queen is?
You're in the castle. You're in a guest bedroom. Yeah, she didn't sleep with you.
We'll go to the throne room.
You go to the throne room?
Sure.
Okay. King Don is in there. He is meeting with his courtiers.
Hi, Don. We're trying to look for your Queen Roan. Do you know where she is?
Probably in the gardens. He turns back to his courtiers.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. We head to the gardens. Is there a queen there?
Of course. You find a beautiful garden and it's full of plants and she's just wandering through it, planting seeds and telling them to grow, and it looks like this amazing tropical rainforest.
That's pretty cool.
That is beautiful.
Well, you seem busy.
Hi, Queen Roan. We were gonna get going on our way to visit the wizard. Did you still want to tag along?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Lead the way.
All right, now we just got to figure out how we're going to get there.
Yes.
Walk or fly?
Should I look at the map? How far away is this place? Or she didn't draw us the map. Or at this point, is the map more fleshed out?
I mean, she drew it in, like, the sand before. You can probably remember roughly.
We're also at a castle. I'm sure there's a map somewhere.
Yeah, Crud Jr. would have went to the library and found a map.
Or just be like, Queen Irene Rana Roan, how do you normally get to this magician Harvey?
Well, I would normally have Ralph fly me there, or one of the centaurs. Walking, it's about a 2-day journey to get over there.
You're right, that does sound less ideal. Well, how many flying centaurs do you have then?
Well, they come and go. Normally there's at least a few.
Okay, let's go find some. Do they want, like, something in exchange for coming with us?
They do have a notorious sweet tooth.
Cookies.
I have a bag full of cookies.
Yeah, you do. Perfect.
We got 2 bags full.
That just might do. So
and I own a bakery.
And you own a bakery. They can typically be found flying around the upper towers in the castle.
Pidge goes there.
So does Crud.
How does Pidge get there?
Well,
By walking through the hallways to the upper...
So...
Is the castle going to attack me?
No, but the hallways do not connect.
The queen doesn't know how to get to the top of the castle?
They're only accessible by flight.
Okay. Queen, this is a bit odd for the house you live in, for you not to be able to go up there. Would you like this broom of flying that I can gift to you forever so that you can go to your house?
This area is only for the flying centaurs. We don't typically intrude on them.
Oh, well then never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother them.
No, if you want their attention, we typically have someone who already has a gift of flight to go up and say hello, or we call out to them from the ground.
Okay, which of those do you think is better?
I could just walk up there.
I could just fly.
You could.
And you have a broom of flying. We can all just go up there.
Yeah. Do you want to sit behind me on this broom of flying? Just hold on.
Crud Jr. just walks up the floor.
Oh, I was going to let you guys just go talk to them. But okay, yeah, I can come with you.
Okay.
I just fly.
All right, you all go up there. You find a large tower room set up with an archery range inside, and it's a very large room. And some like hay on the floor, and there's multiple winged centaurs inside practicing archery. They look up in surprise when you land.
Imeri?
Well, hello there.
Well, hello.
Hi.
What brings you to our roost?
Where would the queen? We're about to go visit the wizard Harvey. We were wondering if we could catch a ride, if you would be so kind.
Well, what's in it for us?
Cookies!
I have cookies. And I reach into my bag of holding and pull out some cookies.
That might do it. It can be awful turbulent. Are you prepared?
Or, here's a treat from my own homeland. Here's some beignets.
Oh, they're good.
They seem very interested. They've never seen these before.
Ooh, they're kind of like donuts.
They are prepared to transport you, but they warn you that the journey can still be dangerous. Are you prepared to undertake any potential dangers that might happen?
Yes, we are.
Are they hags? Because I can polymorph them into sloths. Nice to meet you.
They agree to transport you. All right. Do you climb on their backs?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. All right. They flick their tails at you and at themselves. That's their magical talent. They make things lighter by doing so, which drastically increases their fly speed. And you all take off. Which direction are you heading?
To the tower.
Towards the castle?
The queen would probably know.
She does. It's east.
East.
All right. You head towards the east. As you're heading, You see the land of Zany underneath you. Let's see. Do we want to do a traversing the wilderness check?
Well,
You're the DM.
yeah, you're the DM. You make all the choices.
Who's leading?
The centaur and the queen.
Yes.
Are they? You want to let them lead?
Yeah. Yeah, they know this place way better than we do.
I'll be right up with them.
All right. Imeri, do you want to be taking the lead?
I'll say I'm right next to her because she knows the way. I don't.
All right. Okay, fine.
But I'm also probably the tankiest of us all, I guess.
All right. She's leading you east towards the good magician. However, you see a dark storm cloud looming up in front of you. It has a face, and it looks angry. What do you choose to do?
Burn it.
You want to burn it?
No.
Huh? Oh.
It's got a face, which means we could talk to it. I'm going to try to, is it a creature by any chance? Or a beast?
It is not a beast. It is sentient.
All right, so it's not a beast, so we could talk to it. So I could try to charisma my way into it.
You could. It is notoriously grumpy. Its name is Cumulofracto.
Hi. Why are you so grumpy looking? I mean, is there anything we could do to help?
Roll what, charisma check?
Persuasion,
sure.
intimidation,
Persuasion.
deception, and performance.
We'll go persuasion. 17 plus 4, 21.
That did not pass.
Oh.
He's already grumpy, and that was not a smooth line.
So what does he do?
He's still grumpy, and he starts to get darker and roil a bit more, and some rain starts to fall. You can see some lightning crackling between his rolling parts.
Do I get any spells?
My centaur friend, is it safe to fly through storms like this?
Absolutely not. We have to do something, or we're going to get blown to the ground.
Well, then let's land and wait until the storm passes.
All right. You start trying to head down.
It's quite easy. I just evac the centaur. I just fall off.
You fall off?
Yeah.
All right. So you start plummeting towards the ground.
She's got the feather falling.
She does.
Yep.
As you do, Cumulofracto says, "You will not escape me!" And he throws a lightning bolt your way.
Well, that's a problem.
It is. Do you want to do a dexterity saving throw?
And then Pidge died. 7.
7. You failed that dexterity saving throw. Everyone please roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
You take 9 damage, and you are now falling towards the ground.
Down to 39 hit points. Yeah, well, I was falling towards the ground.
6 for initiative.
Okay.
19 for initiative.
16.
All right, so Pidge, you go first.
I cast Featherfall.
Okay, so you will continue to fall, but you will fall and not hurt yourself, right?
Correct.
Okay, there's a long way to go till you hit the ground.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you continue to fall.
Oh.
What?
Probably could cast Featherfall on more people, couldn't I?
All right, next up is Crud Jr.
Okay, I am going to cast Suggestion on him. He needs to make a... what is it? Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 14.
That is not going to do it, I believe. Nope, that is not going to do it. So my suggestion to him is be very, very, very happy and float away.
What? Can you read the spell suggestion?
I got it right here.
Doesn't it have to be things that they would already otherwise do?
No.
No.
You suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear you and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable, which that is completely reasonable. Asking a creature to stab itself, throw itself into a spear, immolate itself, or do something obviously harmful act ends a spell, which I did not. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action continue for the entire duration. The suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time. The spell ends when the subject finishes what it is asked to do.
Yep, that's how it works.
Okay. So
there is nothing unreasonable about my suggestion.
I will grant you part of it. The thing that you don't know is that this cloud's very nature is that he is never, ever happy. But I will grant you that he will start drifting away from you. His movement speed is very slow. So battle is still on, but he is drifting away from you at a speed of 5 feet per round. But he is still quite angry.
Oh.
Okay, everybody.
So we could
dash in the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, hi.
He is still quite angry and definitely going to be throwing thunderbolts at you. And actually, it is his turn right now, and now he's very angry at you for making him fly. And does a 16 hit you?
You know it does.
And
Wizards.
And you take 11 damage, lightning damage.
Yikes. Does the centaur he's on too?
No, just him. If the centaur took lightning damage, you would be falling from the sky. That would be bad. All right. Next up is Imeri.
All right, I'm going to jump down and try to catch Pidge.
Okay.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, hi.
It's a good thing you can fly.
Well, instead of you falling all the way down, I'll just catch you and bring you up.
Are you taking a dash action?
I'm just going to literally dive. It's quicker than flying.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the diving speed?
Oh gosh. 9.8 meters per second.
Okay. You're not going to make your DM do math. I was a chemist. I can only count to 4. So,
I mean, she fell. I'm
going to say you catch her.
I'm not flying, so I'm just going to fall. So, same distance.
So, 30 meters for a round.
Yeah, so it'd be the same distance that she fell.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you can catch her.
All right.
Hi? Question mark? How are you?
Are you going to try to grab her?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
please
why?
roll. Please make a dexterity. Or
But I want to be on the ground.
wait. What kind of is this? Sleight of hand?
Oh, I could definitely do sleight of hand. That's +7.
Okay, yeah. Make a sleight of hand. Catching somebody from the sky. I'm going to say DC 18.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, you catch her.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Don't worry, I gotcha.
But I
Okay, and then we're back to Pidge's turn.
That cloud is still pretty close to me and throwing lightning bolts, and I'm not under complete cover, right? So,
No.
Can I inch away from Imeri and try to fall again?
You can push Imeri away.
Do you want to go to the ground where there's complete cover with trees? Because you're untargetable if you're behind complete cover. I feel like those trees could really block some lightning bolts.
I think at the moment I'm the cover.
That's not good. You're the healer. You're the healer, not the cover.
You have been blown a bit off course. You do, underneath you, see some soft landing in the form of a twisty river.
Also not lightning bolt proof.
Water.
I'm aiming for trees. Trees? Question mark?
Yeah, there's some trees too.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, hey Mary, let's go to those trees. That's my turn. I say that because I'm small and not able to escape grapple checks.
Okay, fine.
Can I please go to the trees?
Crud Jr.
Okay, so we're going to move down towards the trees as far as the movement will allow.
Okay.
So I think we agreed that was 30 meters.
Okay.
And then I am going to... Okay, just be able to see. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer on him. I tap into the nightmares of his nightmares and create an illusionary manifestation of his deepest fears, visible only to him. He must make a wisdom saving throw, so go ahead and do that.
Ooh, what is a cloud afraid of?
Oh, he only got 9.
So he fails. On a failed save, he becomes frightened for the duration, and at the end of his turns, before it ends, he must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take damage. So let me go ahead and roll his damage. He's going to take 22 damage.
Okay.
That's psychic damage. And he is now frightened.
Which means he has to. What does the status condition frightened mean?
He has to run away from you.
He has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And he cannot willingly move closer to the source of his fear. So he must run away faster.
Okay.
Well, can't get closer.
He can't
so
move. He can't move any faster, but he will continue to run away, and he will have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep.
Okay. All right. It is now his turn. You can't see it, but he sees rays of sunshine coming out and scouring away his cloud substance. He becomes very afraid.
Oh,
I know.
he's just afraid of death? That's terrible. This poor Cloud. No wonder he's angry all the time. If you don't, keep that water vapor up, you die. Oh my gosh.
He starts to run away from you. He's no longer throwing lightning bolts. And in his haste to get away, he has billowing winds buffeting you as you fall towards the ground.
Okay.
All right.
He needs to make
another.
Yes.
21.
Okay. He's not afraid anymore.
He's not afraid anymore?
That jerk.
Does that mean he's not running away anymore?
He doesn't have disadvantage.
He's still got suggestion.
He still has suggestion.
Yeah, he's still running away. He's running away for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Suggestion lasts a really long time.
All right. He continues to run away, and he leaves a strong wind buffeting you all as he passes, and he sends bludgeoning damage from that towards. Oh, natural 20.
I wish I was behind a tree.
5. All right. So for Imeri, natural 20. For Pidge, 5, which I don't believe it is not. And then 18 for Crud Jr.
Ow.
Huh?
Thanks for being my cover.
I know, right? So...
Wait, so he hasn't ended his turn yet.
Well, I just got crit.
You just got crit.
But he has to make the saving throw after. So all these are at disadvantage.
These are attack to hits, I think.
Right, which is done on his
are they at
turn.
disadvantage?
Yes, because you have to do the attack before you can do the save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Well, then, let's reroll. Okay. 16 for Imeri.
Still hits,
Okay.
but not double damage.
No, it's not natural 20 now.
12 for Pidge.
You take the lower of 2 rolls.
I know.
So, still 5.
But I was at a 5 before.
So you're still at a 5.
Oh, I was just rerolling all of them.
Okay. That's fine.
And then... and then crit fail for Crud Jr.
So he buffets himself instead.
Yes, he does.
So the only one that gets hit is me?
Yes.
And me.
And Pidge.
But my AC is 11.
It's not a lot of damage here, though.
Well, yeah,
no,
but the first one was a miss.
The first one was a 5, so you're good.
Well, if he re-rolled it twice, and the second time it was a 12. So that's fine. How much damage did I take?
Not much, actually. You take 3, Imeri takes 4.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
That's a much weaker attack. It's just wind.
The ground! The ground!
All right. You all continue falling.
And Mary's holding Pidge, and Pidge has both her arms and legs stretched out towards the tree longingly.
I'm going to cast Suggestion on it.
Okay.
Spell save 16.
All right.
He's already under a suggestion, though.
Yeah, can you be under more than one suggestion?
It doesn't say anything about stacking at
Oh
all.
my gosh.
Rolled an 11 plus 4 is 15.
16.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want to suggest?
I'm going to suggest that it stops hurling thunder lightning bolts and the wind at us and lets us pass safely.
Okay.
That is reasonable. I hug you.
It continues to drift away calmly and continues on its way. You all are still falling towards the ground.
I'm going to get us back to the centaurs now.
I jumped off. I reached for the tree longingly, and I'm put on the centaur's back again.
Okay.
Onwards.
All right. The centaurs look a bit shaken. You do not land in the river underneath you, and you continue on course. And
That's good, because the river would have turned us into a fish.
no, that river would have made you kiss whatever came closest to you.
Oh, different river. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We should have went in.
Well, maybe you should have.
Yeah.
It's not a hug.
Yeah, nope. And you land on the edge of the Good Magician's castle moat.
We're here.
You made it.
I get real close to the ground, and I lean forward and give it, like, a head rub affectionately. And I'm like, the ground. You can't really hug flat things, but I'm trying.
The grass says, hello.
Oh, God. I go back standing. Sorry. My bad. Woo. Awkward.
That happens.
Must stop approaching plants in this world.
Yeah, the line between flora and the fauna is very blended here.
I can yeah. Whoops.
And there's no industry because you just grow everything you need.
Yeah.
All right, so lead the way, Your Majesty.
Well, this marks the challenges. It's different every time. So at this point, I really can't especially help. This is all new to me.
This is new to you because you don't have to do the challenges because you're royalty, or?
Oh, no, everyone always has to do the challenges.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll take care of the challenges.
But they're always different.
I think you have to come with us because you're the one who has to ask the question for us.
Yes.
So,
But you're saying...
But the challenges change for every question. So I have no idea how to solve these.
so let's just start. Step up to challenge number 1.
Yeah.
Well, challenge number 1 is usually how to get into the castle. Like I said, it's different, and clearly the drawbridge is closed.
Oh, yeah. Please describe the castle.
Ah, yes. So the castle is a large stone castle that looks fairly similar to Castle Rugna. However, you see that there are no open windows. There are no obvious entryways except for a large wooden drawbridge, which is firmly closed with the portcullis closed as well. You can see a moat. You also see what looks like a zombie sea serpent in the moat. As well as there is a large stone gargoyle crouched as part of the wall of the castle with a spout of water coming out of its mouth filling the moat.
Hey, Crud Jr.
Yes.
Looks a little frozen.
Yes. Oh, there's also a sign beside the moat that says, choose a leader.
I'm going to nominate the guy with Passwall, but he's frozen, so I guess we're just going to wait for him to come back. So he has a spell, Passwall.
You want me to?
Can you cast that?
I can't, but I can fly and I have Dimension Door.
I will also
Yes.
give you a heads up that the Good Magician's challenges were made to be magic proof. You have to solve them with ingenuity, not by casting spells.
Okay, well then,
I could
Passwall.
Speak to the beast and have him
Okay.
carry
could.
me over.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
All right, so speak with beasts.
Is this a large-sized beast
It is.
that has... Hey, you get to use it!
Yay!
Yeah.
So beasts of large size or larger have a friendly disposition towards me unless I have attacked them. I have advantage on charisma checks made against beasts that are large size or larger. I can speak and understand giant eagle, elk, and giant owl, and I can otherwise understand or be understood by any beast of large size or larger, whether or not they speak a language. Beasts with intelligence
Wow.
scores of 4 or lower may only be able to understand simple concepts.
That's adorable.
This is a
So-
zombie, so
Is it a beast, though?
it is. It's a zombie beast. It's both.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up to the zombie beast and be like, hey, would you mind giving me a lift over this moat?
You not zombie.
Please?
Wait. Tell me what it said.
It said I'm not a zombie.
I tap my hat and I turn into a small zombie child.
Oh,
What
she's
about
zombie.
her?
She's zombie.
Charisma? That is a 19 for charisma.
It was a low DC. It'll transport anybody who looks like a zombie.
Excellent. These are my friends. Friends too? Question mark? I ask Imeri to ask it.
And I ask it.
Sure.
Or
Yes.
there's a drawbridge.
Which is closed.
Crud Jr. walks up to us because we've been whispering, and we tell him about how I look like a zombie now because this zombie snake thing is going to transport us because we're also like it. And I tapped my hat to look like any type of child. Zombie
Cool.
child.
I could have made you an actual zombie, but we'll go with that.
Works just as well. You can make yourself one if you want.
No, it doesn't work that way.
All right. So you can now ride on the back of the zombie sea serpent in the moat.
Alright, so take us over to the other side.
There isn't really an other side. The moat goes right up to the edge of the castle. So
To the stone wall.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
to the stone wall, which is impervious to magic.
Oh. Because you have pass wall, Crud Jr.
Can I fly over it?
You can
Or
fly if you
you?
like.
Have pass wall still?
Alright, I'll try to fly over the wall.
Yeah, I have an item for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fly up,
Try.
but there's no open windows. It was clearly designed with the fact that a lot of people can fly around here.
So do we know that it's impervious to magic, or do we use spell slots trying to use like transmute rock and pass wall on it? Or
You can use them if you like. However, as the DM, I was not going to make you waste spell slots.
okay, I'm not gonna consume them then.
So I try walking up it with my boots.
You can walk up the wall. That's fine.
Okay, I'm hanging on the side of the wall.
There are no openings in it.
Hey, Crud, you have is there like any chains that hold the drawbridge up?
No, it works by magic. There was a sign that said choose a leader.
I announce to the wall, I am the leader.
The stone gargoyle echoes back to you, I am the leader.
I'm a dumb gargoyle.
The stone gargoyle echoes back, I am a dumb gargoyle.
Choose a leader. I say it to it.
You're not the leader, so it doesn't do anything.
Ooh.
Oh, open sesame.
The gargoyle echoes back, open sesame.
Hey, it did not say exactly what I said. There is something going on here.
No matter what it says, it does. It echoes back exactly what you do. Anything that happens to your face, it does as well.
Can you start singing A Whole New World and then like go in harmony with the gargoyle and do a performance check?
We could try.
Do
a
it.
whole new world.
It sings back, a whole new world.
I sound better.
A brand new place I've never been.
All right, so how do we get through here? It will do whatever. It will repeat back whatever I say. I
Yes,
stick
it
my
does.
tongue out.
It also sticks its tongue out.
I lick my gloved hand.
It does
Have
not
it-
have a hand. It's really it's part of the wall, and it really is just a really large head. But it sticks its tongue out as well.
Imitate pushing the gate down.
I do that.
Again, it's really just a big head, so it doesn't really have
Okay.
a hand.
I start slamming my head backwards as if I'm hitting the wall behind my head.
It nods its head as well, but does not damage the wall.
Damn it.
It says, "Damn it."
Ugh. Any idea here, guys?
We sing with it. That was my idea.
That was
we
good.
tried that.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
It also
merrily,
sings.
merrily, merrily, merrily,
Oh,
life
no,
is but a
Crud
dream.
isn't doing it.
Row, row.
Crud, do you sing as well?
No, not
Let's
that.
do a round.
ask how to get inside? I mean, it'll probably just copy you, but...
How do we get inside?
It echoes back, how do we get inside? You see the water that's coming out of its mouth bubbling around the words as you speak.
I make it so my mouth is completely closed.
The water cuts off.
There we go. I point at you guys and I look down to see the water.
And the water's
draining out?
No, the moat's still full of water. But the spout that was coming from the gargoyle was shut off. It opened again when you started talking.
No, I didn't talk.
Oh, okay. But no, when your mouth is completely closed, the gargoyle's mouth is closed as well, and no water comes out.
As its mouth is closed, I go up to it and I tickle it. My intention is to cause it to do a thing independently of Crud Jr. to see if that does something.
It does not.
Does it laugh and spit water?
No.
Because I'm tickling it pretty hard, doing tickle, tickle, tickle.
I aim the mouth at Pidge and I spit water out through the gargoyle.
It shoots a jet at Pidge.
Oh, Pidge dies. Okay.
And it deals...
Great.
2 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Pidge is down to
jeez.
34 HP.
It deals the same as the thing of... What is that item? The thing that shoots water? I have
don't know.
it. I don't remember what it's called.
Can I angle the gargoyle head to shoot water at the building? To bludgeon a hole into it?
That would be really difficult because that would be right behind it, but you could try.
Like licking the back of your neck.
Yeah.
So I turn my body, which turns my head. So does his head also?
No,
rotate
it can't turn
around?
that way.
Is it right above the drawbridge?
No, it's actually on the ground a little bit, like maybe 20 feet to the side of the drawbridge.
That's a good point. The drawbridge. Can I investigate the drawbridge?
Sure.
2 plus 9 is 11.
It's a drawbridge. It is sealed with a metal portcullis.
I'm gonna cast
Oh.
Detect Magic on it.
On the drawbridge?
Yes, let's get a class.
A school of magic.
A school of magic. What are the schools?
And while she does that, Crud Jr. is going to shoot it with jets of water from the gargoyle.
So it's a portcullis, it's like iron bars with gaps in them?
Yes.
Oh, well, sweet. I can get through. Do you guys want me to take you through, too?
You can try.
Alright.
No
Let's
magic.
see. Well, I'm not casting magic on it. I'm casting gaseous form on myself. Looking up gaseous form now.
Tells me what all of...
Yeah, it's a summon spirit. Does that help, Imeri?
It's a conjuration.
You guys are so close to figuring this out. You're so close.
Alright, I would like to cast... I'm, trying to find the spell on my list of spells and see if I prepared it. I did prepare it. It's my 10th prepared spell. So, I would like to cast gaseous form. I reach into my handy-dandy spell component fanny pack, and I take out a bit of gauze. I rub it between my fingers until there is smoke, and I flip through my spell book because, man, I have a lot of spells.
Hey, Crud, call
Thankfully,
your
they're
master out here.
alphabetized.
Call your master out here.
Call my master out here? I don't have
Yeah.
a master.
You don't, but it does.
Will the gargoyle's master please stand up?
It repeats after you. Again, you see the water sloshing out as you speak.
I transform a willing creature I touch, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, into a misty cloud for the duration, which is up to 1 hour. So I take my hands and I cross my arms and I touch myself like I Dream of Jeannie does before she blinks, and then I blink and I turn into a gaseous form. I approach the gate and attempt to pass through the iron bars into the castle.
You can pass through the iron bars, but you are stopped by the actual wooden drawbridge, which is sealing up the entrance.
To gas? It's
Yes.
airtight?
It is airtight.
Okay.
You hear a laugh echo from inside the castle.
Stop laughing at us. And the gargoyle says that too, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So the gargoyle needs to say it.
Stop laughing at us.
Thank you.
Imeri, it's been another day. Do you want to breathe water and go into the boat?
I could just go down and tell you if I see anything.
Sure.
So, because I don't need to cast it on myself, I just breathe water.
All right.
So I go in, And I'm gonna look around.
It is quite murky. You see a lot of mud. The zombie essence of the sea serpent has really permeated this moat. There's not necessarily a lot going on inside the moat itself. You do see what looks like construction marks where the gargoyle was recently added.
Investigate the gargoyle more, the DM says.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take a closer look at the gargoyle that I'm controlling.
And I'm gonna look at the construction marks under the water.
Okay. You can see where it looks as though the body of the gargoyle passes through the wall of the castle.
Like, is there a gap?
No, it's again, it's airtight. But it looks as though a section of the castle wall was removed to make way for the gargoyle.
So it looks like we could go through the mouth of the gargoyle.
How big is the gargoyle?
Oh, the gargoyle is very large. It's like the head is like 10 feet tall.
Oh.
Crud Jr. opens his mouth and crawls through the gargoyle's mouth.
Crud Jr. opens his mouth and holds it very wide, and the gargoyle opens his mouth wide too. The opening is now about 3 feet tall.
I'm about 3 feet tall.
And what's the water coming through like?
The water coming through is still the same amount that was coming through before. But now it's just a trickle that just fills the bottom portion of that space.
Okay, so I don't need to cast breathing.
Yeah, Crud Jr. crawls through.
After Pidge and Imeri.
All right, so you all go through?
And the queen.
Yeah. And the queen, you're coming with us, lady.
Queen can go last, and maybe she'll get chewed on the way.
No.
We need her to ask the question.
Oh, that's true. Maybe on the way out.
She says, "Oh, it looks like you figured out the first challenge. Let's go."
Okay.
Onward.
You slide down what looks like another water slide. There's a lot of those around here. And you get dumped into what seems like a pond facing a whole bunch of cattail reeds. As you look at them closer, it looks like they are actual cats on plant stalks. You can see the cattails swaying, and they hiss at you as you draw close.
I lower my hood.
Revealing tiger ears.
Yes. They hiss at you slightly less, but they still hiss. They seem to completely block the way forward with their waving cattail appendages.
Crud Jr. goes up and hugs Imeri.
Oh. I was going to cast prestidigitation and make a little laser pointer.
Well, now you're a cat.
Now you're a cat. Okay.
Oh, so with a poof of pink smoke, there's now a were-tiger.
All right. You're a were-tiger.
And Crud Jr. says, okay, go eat the cats.
I'll walk up to them and see how they react to a were-tiger.
They seem very territorial. How close do you approach?
Uh-oh.
Just like, not in them, but far enough away where they can't get to me.
Okay. They do still hiss somewhat the closer you get.
I'm gonna roar at them.
Intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Roll an intimidation check.
You've got to be good at that because it's charisma based.
Ooh, that's 18. What's were-tiger's intimidation? I'm gonna imagine it's pretty high.
I think it's just got your stats, right? Or are they different? I don't know.
I think they were different.
I'll just use mine. It's much easier. So intimidation is +4. That's 22.
All right. Some of the closest cats get scared off of their stalks and they run down and around towards the back of the room. But as soon as you look away, they come back and they're back on their stalks.
I hit one of them with a firebolt.
Oh
my.
Oh. It burns to a crisp and falls down into a little singed area, and Rona behind you goes, "Oh my, that was drastic."
Well, they're not letting us through, and I clear the way with firebolts.
Do you want to heal it, Imeri? It's a kitty.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat one of the flower petals I have that turns me back human. And I'm going to go cast Spare the Dying on it.
Okay. It's better. It resumes its post as in the field of cattails.
But Crud Jr., do you want to cast Intimidation? Because your options are now be burned to death or get out of our way.
There are other options.
Apparently not. I guess this is the option we're going with.
Sure, I'll try Intimidation.
I wish we had some of that milk.
I
Some
put
of that
both
milk?
my hands up with fire and tell them to move.
Rona responds,
roll?
they likely can't. They're probably magically spelled here.
So we gotta calm them.
I don't want to kill them.
Calm them.
Or
I'm gonna walk right up to one and see if it like hold my hand out and I'm low to the ground. I'm not threatening. I'm gonna try to pet a cat tail.
are you still wet?
You said the water was only a trickle on the ground and we didn't need water breathing, so I was never wet.
No, you landed in a pond after the water slide.
The milk yesterday?
No, the water slide that like when you went through the gargoyle's mouth, it was like a water slide after that, and then it dumped you into a pond.
I use prestidigitation.
Yeah, since Imeri has that as a cantrip, I guess
Oh.
there would be no reason for me to walk around wet
If you are not wet anymore, then the cat reaches out to scratch you.
Okay. So I take some damage from cat scratch.
Sure, you take 1 damage.
So
Alright,
I'm
well-
gonna roll around in the water,
Okay, you are
And-
sopping wet.
and I'm gonna walk up to it then.
The cat shrinks back from you.
Cats are afraid of water, but it doesn't matter what they're afraid of because they can't move.
But it won't attack.
But I want it.
Okay.
As you're rolling around, you also notice some buckets in the area.
Well.
I take a bucket of water and throw it on the cats.
No.
a large
not
section-
on them, on us.
A
On
large
us.
section of the cats move out of the way.
There we go.
But they can't move. Okay.
Unless
Alright.
you use the basic
Would you
nature of
rather I
what they
burn them?
are.
I'm glad they didn't die. I accept this. I get in the
Yeah.
pond. I walk through the cattails unscratched, right?
Well, they
I got
shrink
in the
back from you.
pond.
They can't move just because you're wet.
No, yeah.
But
no,
if you take a
they're
bucket,
they're not scratch. Okay, I'm not going to do that. But if I'm soaking wet, they're not going to scratch me.
they will not scratch you.
All right, then I am, and I walk through the cattails.
All right, so you're walking through the cattails. All right. And where are Imeri and Crud Jr.?
I'm walking through too.
Okay.
Yes, Crud Jr. walks through last.
Okay.
With the queen.
Looks around him, and throws a fire bolt on his way out.
I spare the
Really?
dying it.
No, that's why he
All
goes
right.
last, so you don't see it.
As you are walking through the cattails covered in water, you see up ahead of you a large cat-ctus.
Cat-ctus.
Uh-huh.
Well, cactuses don't like water either, so I should be okay. But I'm scared of cactuses because Xanth. They projectile their needles.
Do we still got the bucket of water, right?
You could try it and see how it goes.
Pidge wouldn't know something, so I can't say it. Because I don't want a metagame.
cat-ctus.
Right.
Cat-ctus.
What would Pidge do? I'm going to investigate the room.
You're going to investigate the room?
Yes. 27.
All right. You are surrounded by the cattails, which part from you because you were wet. They also do run out of the way when you throw buckets of water on them. You do see a large cactus-like creature with a cat face and claws. With that very high investigation roll, you do also see that its claws do seem to drip a type of poison. It is
Oh.
blocking the way forward.
Ah. That's a poison cactus. Cactus.
Uh-huh.
I say to my friends, letting you know that there's poison there.
Okay. What about throw the bucket of water on it? We'll see if Imeri will take the bucket of water and toss it at it.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh, goodness. And then Crud Jr. is
Frozen
over there.
again.
He'll be back. 4 for Pidge.
7. It's +2. No, +3. 8.
Pidge probably doesn't even know there's combat. 4 for Pidge and 8 for Imeri.
Okay.
And then Crud Jr. will be back soon, probably. Who's up?
Well, we're just gonna wait for. So far, cat-ctus is going first.
I'm wondering if we could have just went around it.
No, I have to give you some combat. So was that Imeri that threw the water bucket?
It is. What's everybody's HP?
Welcome back. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. You're fighting the cat-ctus.
My initiative is 4.
Same as me. Is your dexterity +1?
Let me see. My dexterity is +1.
Mine's 13. What's yours?
13.
What's everybody's
Okay.
HP?
33. At level 9.
70.
Oh. So Crud should be the tank.
Well,
You have a higher
Eh.
armor class.
Okay, so cat-ctus is gonna go first. Rolled only a 9 to hit on the one hit, and 23 on the second hit. Imeri, I'm guessing the first one missed and the second one hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
That
And
is 14 for my AC.
Okay, and it is going to launch Bartonella Hensley attack on you. And it, bad roll, only does 3 damage to you. However, you are going to enter the first level of exhaustion from the toxin entering your bloodstream.
I also have advantage on con against poison and disease.
Advantage con against... I guess we should do a save for this. So, okay, sure. Go ahead and roll a save with advantage. Yeah, that would be Constitution.
I rolled a 17.
Okay, fine, you pass. I will not automatically enter you into fatigue.
Oh, that's awful kind of you.
So how much damage was it?
Oh gosh, it's gone now. I think it was 3.
3. Alright, still good.
Yeah, it's not much. It's just a plant. It doesn't hit that hard. Okay. And then Imeri, you were up next.
Alright. So that is +5. So 19 and 17?
That's how much damage you're doing? Or that's the hit?
No, to hit.
To hit.
Both of those hit?
Then 7 plus 4, that's 11. And 9 and 4, 13. 11, 24.
24. Okay.
As you see, Imeri's hands kind of light up like a golden yellowish. She shoots a crackling beam of energy out towards the cat-ctus. 2 of them.
Okay. Yep, they both hit, and it staggers back and has 2 little weeping holes in it now that are leaking green fluid.
Oh my goodness.
It's a plant. All right. Crud, you're up next.
Crud Jr. looks at it, points his finger, and casts Immolation. So a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. 15.
15 is a fail. So it takes 23 fire damage.
Oof.
Okay. Reduce that by half because it is resistant to fire.
Okay, you reduce it by half and you don't tell me.
Okay.
But it is also now on fire. It is now also putting out a 30-foot bright radius and a dim radius for another 30 feet. But it is on fire, and it has to repeat a saving throw at the end of each of its turn, or it will take more damage.
Gotcha. All right, and Pidge.
Please roll a wisdom saving throw. As I reach into my fanny pack, pull out a caterpillar cocoon and snap it in half.
It's not very wise, but it rolled good. So, 17.
My spell save DC is 17. Does that mean that it did or did not work?
Meat to beat.
Yeah, I think that means it did not work.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Okay. So we are back to cat-ctus. It will use its spine attack this time. It bears down and goes and blows out spines at all of you. This is an area of effect attack. And let's see, roll 13, 5. So Imeri, Pidge, and Crud, I believe, cannot hit you, but Imeri and Pidge it does. For Pidge and Imeri, Imeri is going to take 6 damage. Pidge is going to take 4.
Down to 29.
There is no special effect with that one. So next up is Imeri.
Saving throw, please.
Oh, that's right. So it was wisdom, right?
Yes. No. Dex.
Oh, dex. Okay. 19 this time.
That will save.
Oh, okay. No longer on fire?
So the flames go out.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 and 19
The 19 hits.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
And then she will use as a bonus action her healing light on Pidge. For 16 health.
Wow, thank you. Takes me up to 45 out of 48.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Crud?
I'm going to jump at it and embrace it with vampiric touch.
It's a cactus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just
I'm
reach.
going to let you.
Okay, I'm not
fire.
going to embrace it. But I am going to touch it.
Pidge, I'm so sad you said that. I was really looking forward to that.
I think you were almost owed that after in Outsiders I made you catch fire. I just let you do it, and then I was like, you take fire damage. I should have just not said anything.
Okay, so it's going to be an 18 plus 9 to hit.
You hit.
That's going to be 9 damage to him, and I'm going to heal half of that.
Okay.
Do you take fire damage?
No, the fire's out.
Ah, okay.
Ha ha ha.
All right. And then Pidge.
Please make a wisdom saving throw. I get out a second caterpillar cocoon, and since snapping it didn't work, this time I lick it.
Only a 7.
All right. Turn into a kitty cat.
All right. It transforms into a kitty cat.
I walk over and I pick it up and I pat it.
What is the spell? How long does this last?
Oh yeah, I should read it. Polymorph. 4th level transmutation. Casting time 1 action. Range 60 feet. Components. A caterpillar cocoon. Duration. Concentration up to 1 hour. This spell transforms a creature that you can see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect. The spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature that is dead or has 0 hit points. The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality. The target assumes the new hit points, or the hit points of its new form. When it reverts to its normal form, the creature returns to the number of hit points it had before it was transformed. It goes on for a long time. Basically, like if you punch it, it'll just go back to the way it was. And the creature can't activate, use, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment. The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. So it's kitty, and I pick it up.
That's a very strong ability.
It's called Polymorph, and it's the reason why I'm Pidge Beakman.
But if it dies, it automatically
becomes
reverts.
a cactus again.
It has 2 HP.
Kitty!
Can you cast that on anybody? Or, like, can you end any fight with that?
Pidge is terrifying. Pidge is scary, and people don't see that.
No, I can do that too.
Yeah, wizards are scary.
Yeah, so a cat, I have the stats for it right here.
Okay.
AC 12, 2 HP, speed 40.
And I hug it and pat it and squeeze it.
It hates you, but now it's weak and it runs away from you.
Oh, it's a cat. Grapple check.
It's very fast and agile.
Grapple check.
Yeah.
I did roll a 2.
Okay, it gets away.
No.
You didn't roll. I didn't see you roll.
All right.
It could be a 1.
I rolled a 14.
That's not a 1.
Closeter.
Yeah, so it gets away, but that battle over. All right, fine. That was that battle. Okay. The way forward is clear. You have cleared the second challenge.
We said that they should make us their royalty for a reason.
I guess we go on.
Yeah.
Well, technically, one of their old royalty had that variability.
Yes, I'm like the dude who turned all the fish in the river into lightning bugs, except I
Trent.
can only do one at a time. Trent.
Like I said, they have one ability. We have all the abilities.
Yeah, we're inherently overpowered. Anyway, so keep going. What else do I turn into? A kitty cat?
All right. You walk through the stone hallway and you come out into an open room, and you see that there is what looks like a woman sitting on a stool. She has a veil over her face. You see that instead of hair, she has snakes around her head.
Do not look at her.
Oh, are you the half-wife?
Yeah, this might be the half-wife.
She's not a demon. Demons do not have snakes for hair.
I wouldn't know that.
Then it's Medusa.
Okay, can I do a knowledge history check to see if Pidge knows about Medusas or if Pidge does not know? Because if I don't know about Medusas, I would just look at her, right? But if I'm aware of the story, so that was...
Which check? You're using history?
Yeah, so I rolled a 3 and I have a +5 to that. So do I know what a Medusa does? Do I know about the Gorgon sisters?
The Gorgon sisters do not exist in your plane of existence, so no. That's from a different plane.
Well, I guess I walk up to her and say hi and look at her. Y'all can learn from my mistake. When Pidge turns to stone, don't look at her.
Actually, so she speaks through the veil and says, "Hello, you're very brave."
Thank you. Well, it was just a cat, you know. So are you the half-wife?
No,
Because we've come to rescue you.
I'm a whole wife.
Oh, okay. Point us to the half-wife.
Well, she's only the wife on Tuesdays. This is a Thursday.
I've heard of that arrangement before. I'm aware. How does she feel about it?
Oh, well, we're all quite in favor. Harvey can be a lot to handle.
Are you okay? Blink twice if no.
Are you sure you want me to blink?
No.
I don't know what's going on, so I'm like, we're here to help you.
Don't worry, we're all fine.
Okay.
Can you bring us to Harvey?
Yes. Well, this was the third challenge. We wanted to see how you would react to a Gorgon, but you all have been quite brave. Yes.
La 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 doesn't know what it is.
I'll bring you right to Magician Harvey. She gets up off the stool and she goes to lift up her veil while staring right at you.
I literally don't know.
Does she turn to stone?
Yep.
No!
Oh, good.
She turns to you and says, "That was actually one of the questions that I came to ask Harvey when I first met him. I wanted to get rid of that ability so that I could talk to people. He was very helpful in that regard." And she leads you up.
Are you still in your year of service? Are you okay?
No. That ended a long time ago.
Okay, all right. Just checking.
She just really, really wants to rescue one of the wives.
No,
I'm
I've
concerned.
actually formally asked several questions. The last formal question I asked was whether he would marry me.
Your
And
husband makes you ask formal questions and serve him afterward?
Those are the rules. I think he wanted to be really sure that I wanted to marry him before he agreed.
Oh.
All right, cool. I'm not asking any more questions of you, lady.
Oh, God, that's going to be so hard to play, Imeri.
I'm gonna nod and smile. That's nod.
He's known to be very grumpy, but there is a really good interior in there. You know, he does have the good of all of Xanth or Zany at heart.
And that's what the women in the bunker thought of their husband as well.
You know, there are a lot of people who think that there's a lot of sexism going on in this series.
There is. I'm an hour and a half in, and it's interesting because so here's a great way to identify sexism in historical fantasy books is that one is that the women are always identified as with someone. They can never just be people. Like, so the mom is with the dad. The first girl you meet is with the main character. The lady centaur that I have met so far, these are the 3 female characters, is with the guy centaur. So they're always, their relationship status is defined. There's never women of undefined relationship status. And that's how you know that they're not really people. They're the possessions of the men around them. So it's an easy way to identify. Super offensive. And also, the dude used the phrase in mixed company to describe his discussion that he was having with the male centaur around the female centaur. So it was very interesting because it's like they talk 2 different ways around ladies and around, because ladies aren't really people. So anyway, moving on.
Books I will not read for 500, Alex.
It's a great book so far.
Magician Harvey might be a little sexist for sure, but she leads you up a winding staircase, and you know,
is a book not good if it was written 60 years ago and in a totally different time period?
You also got to take into account the time period in which it was written.
I mean, back then, people not treating women as people was accepted. I don't know.
Anyway, moving on.
You see, she leads you to a large mahogany door with a brass knocker and says, "He's right through there. Best of luck."
We use the knocker?
Yep.
And you hear a gruff voice that says, "Enter!"
He sounds like a peach. Queen, please go in first. Oh, wait. Let's just tell her our question.
So, we need...
What's our question?
What was it we needed?
The keys to the kingdom? Because these guys are just really screwing it up everywhere.
All right. So I think it was about Loki, and something about Loki like going too far, and so maybe we want Loki to be stuck in Xanth.
The Eye of Truth.
Okay. So beyond the bog and through the fen, across the Gardy Loo, adventure and treasure awaits, my friend, jutting into the blue. The trickster has overstepped his bounds and told one too many lies. Go forth now, up and down through the hole, to find the world with magic pies. Many friends you may make if you can be couth. Don't know what couth means. But among them you must find the wisest sage who has the Eye of Truth. So we're asking for the Eye of Truth.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay. We tell her that.
Okay, so you want me to ask where the Eye of Truth is?
No, we want the Eye of Truth.
You want me to ask him to give you the Eye of Truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
If he has it. If not, where is it?
Okay. All
Bye.
right.
Have fun storming the castle, boys.
I'm gonna go in with her.
All right.
Yeah, I wanna see what kind of jackass this is.
Oh, wow. Well, if my friends are going, I am too.
All right, so you all enter. You see a large library with stacks of books everywhere, and a tall podium with a gnomish man who looks to be absolutely ancient, bent over a desk, staring at a large tome. He looks up over half moon glasses as you enter and goes, "Yes, what do you want?"
We nudge the queen forward. She's gonna ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Irene, always a pleasure. Or Rona, as it may be.
Do you want us to speak for her, or what are we waiting on here?
I guess, yeah, sure. Yes, these adventurers would like to know if you will give them the Eye of Truth. Oh, the Eye of Truth? Yes, you've already seen it.
Hmm?
What?
You all came all this way. You didn't even have to ask a question. You're all so blinded by a bit of water, you don't even see what's under your feet. Go, retrace your steps, get out of here. You'll find it right away.
Okay. I leave the room.
What? What?
I think it's in the pond we fell into. I go back to there. I'm looking for that cat.
All right. So you retrace your steps down to the pond.
Yes.
It does look quite murky.
Okay. I reach out with my hands because murkiness is hard to see through. So I feel for, and I'm doing an investigation check as I'm feeling through this murky water.
Roll.
That's a nat 20 plus 9.
You sift through the mud at the bottom of the pond, and you come up with you feel multiple round metallic objects. You come up with multiple gold coins.
Oh.
I cast Detect Magic.
You see that there are multiple gold coins in the bottom of the pond, and among them, one of them glows.
That one. Right there.
Imeri picks up the glowing coin, and I'm like putting the rest of them in my pockets. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I need 1,000
Are you taking
to make
all
my money
of them,
back.
or would you like to split the gold coins that you found with everyone?
They will be split evenly, of course. How many did I collect?
There are 3,000 gold coins.
Yeah, net neutral on gold this time.
Imeri just kind of eyes it like,
And one of these, this one that you found, is not a coin. It is actually a monocle with a gold rim.
So that you can always see Loki, regardless of what shape they're in, and never again be fooled and love brokenhearted like Crud Jr. is right now.
Well, not quite. This monocle is usable by people with a connection to the gods only, and it will give you a plus 10. This is a very rare item. It will give you a plus 10 on insight checks only, and it is applicable to the gods as well. So you have to think to check someone to see if they're Loki, but gives you a pretty good chance of seeing through Loki's lies.
Insight being a... what is insight? Wisdom-based trait. That should not be me. Someone else should take that.
I have a plus 5 in it.
It is only usable by people with a connection to the gods.
I have a pretty strong connection to Loki.
Oh, like a cleric
Do you worship
connection?
Loki? I'm thinking like a cleric connection. I don't think it works for somebody who has the hots for Loki.
You did.
Somebody with a connection to Coddle.
Yeah.
That works.
Right.
So
Yeah, that works.
Imeri could use it, or Moxie could use it.
Cool. All right. Is the cat here?
No, you don't see the cat.
Darn it. All right. Well,
I don't think you're going to see that cat again for a long, long time.
all right.
I will have to let Moxie know.
Cool.
Rona's behind you and goes, "Wait, was that what you were looking for the whole time?
Apparently.
Yes.
Can we leave now?"
I'd like to stay for a little while and make sure everything's okay here. So Rona is Queen Rona?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to meet all the wives and make sure they're okay. And then after checking that, see who he's got serving around here and make sure they're okay.
Well, you'll have to stay for a week because there is a different wife every day of the week.
The other ones get locked in a cage or something?
Well, I believe there's some kind of like dimension door kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure the details.
So it's a dimensional prison that he takes them out for 1 day a week.
Wow, that's so much worse.
No,
Dang, that was kind of a joke on my part, and that is so much worse.
I don't think it's a prison. I think it's more like they only pop into existence and they exist in a different plane the other times, like in their own worlds.
Oh, no, I don't want to mess with any
So
of
they're
this.
kidnapped
I'm
every
just
week
gonna go
for a
home.
day and forced into servitude
No.
for a day.
Yeah.
They asked to marry him.
So moving on. I just leave this castle, and I'm good on the royal castle too. Did the Milk River smell good?
It did.
what I
It was very chilled.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go back there and eat some cookies and milk and chat with my friends about what they want to do next. So
Okay.
you've got the islands thing. We know what this world's like. What do you guys want to do next?
Leave this place.
All right. So there's a portal up the river then?
Yes, you can see if one of our magical people uses detect magic, you can see the dimensional rift about 10 feet up above the river.
Okay, I use detect magic and see that. It's like, hey, 10 feet up, right up there. I could either fly us through, or 10 feet isn't easy.
Well, I could throw Pidge.
Whee! And again, grapple check of +0, so it doesn't really matter.
Plus, you're willing.
There I go.
Well, it was just a suggestion, but apparently it happened, so.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, bye, world.
Well, I could have flew her, but okay.
You can fly me.
Okay.
The question is, do I just splash right back out into the river because it's flowing this way? So I pop into our world, and then I pop back into Xanth because, like...
You immediately start swimming when you get up.
Yeah.
When you go through.
All right. Is there anything else we want from this world?
I'm good. I have the tool for Loki.
Okay. I've got the seeds. I'm going to go plant shoe farms.
I'm going to seal the entrance up.
Wow, he never wants to come back here.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm really into the shoe farms because I will be the best. Seriously, it says on my character sheet. It's a 7-page character sheet. Hold on. Let me get it. But like I'm sure I have traits somewhere on here. Yeah. Okay. One day I will prove I am the greatest artisan of them all, and I'm a shoe cobbler. So yeah, I'm gonna go plant shoe-bearing trees.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. You got all your seeds. I'm going to blast this entrance into a billion million pieces.
You can do that.
Well, that just makes it real obvious where that rift is, because you're not going to be able to destroy the rift. You're just going to be able to mark up the earth around it.
The rift is like 100 feet underground. If he seals up...
seal it up.
Yeah.
Pidge, couldn't you move the earth over it?
Don't tell Crud Jr. that.
No, I'm going to superheat all the rock around it to make a solid tunnel of magma that will cool because of the water and create a plug that is immovable.
Okay.
I have lots of fire.
What if somebody comes up the other end?
They can't. It's plugged.
They'll headbutt a rock.
Mm-hmm.
He does that, but I know where it is, and I know where shoe tree seeds are, and so he does that. And Imeri and Pidge remember. I'm gonna come back here and dig it out.
Yeah, you can always shape stone.
A week later, yeah, I take a bunch of gifts with me and transmute rock. That sounds like it would work. Or stone shape. I can do either. Or just exploding earth. Erupting earth. I'm gonna go back and get more shoe tree seeds and make a farm. Can I spend spend a month buying land and oh wait, I don't have enough. Pidge's new quest. Buying 40 acres and making a tree farm. So I'm gonna go back and barter for shoe seeds. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, that doesn't make her a cobbler. That makes her a farmer.
Yes. The first shoe farmer in the land.
But that goes against her goal. Her goal is to be a cobbler.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Other people may not understand. But look at the fruit.
All right, you guys have successfully made it back. You found the Eye of Truth. You can now see through Loki's tricks.
Yes.
Imeri can.
Yes, Imeri can.
Yeah. Yay!
I wonder if I could replicate this somehow.
I don't know, maybe. It is a very rare level item. Anything else you guys want to do?
Nope.
All right, thank you for joining us. This week, this was Imeri.
Bye, guys.
Pidge.
I have seeds that make trees that make shoes.
And Crud Jr.
We went to hell this week, but we made it back.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. You can find more adventures on Amazon.com, in the bookstore, Fire Breathing Kittens, all one word, podcast. That's right, you can curl up with a good book based on one of our podcast episodes. The authors do a really great job of adapting them into fun novels. And did you know that we have webcomics? Look for the adventures of Fire Breathing Kittens on webtoons.com. We also have official merchandise on redbubble.com. Yes, that's right, you really can own a notepad with the Fire Breathing Kitten logo on the front. Or one of your favorite characters. Go to redbubble.com and search for works from your favorite characters such as Frath, Amonist, Azreen, and more.